peer pressure.
Let me pull up the recap and that. Alright. That's the wrong one.
Oh,
Well done.
Great.
Session
From
notes.
from season 1.
Is this the best
Okay.
DM money could buy? Seriously.
I mean, it was free. What does that say?
We paid £0 for this.
In fact, it's negative because Logan spent money on it.
Yeah, not much. Just mostly dice. Alright, is everyone ready? Are we set up?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So, when last we left our party, they had been investigating the recent attacks on the mining town of Damaral by an onslaught of elementals. They went down into the mines in search of survivors and answers to the reason behind these attacks, where they were ambushed by basically every monster that has moved into the mines over the last 2 weeks.
Can I interject? We weren't ambushed. We were searching for them.
Yeah, we knew they were there.
Sure. Let's go with that.
I mean, they didn't let us out.
Yeah.
Oh no, you went searching for elementals. You were ambushed by all of the other things that almost killed you.
Hey, so why is that bird wearing a choker? I forgot to ask.
It's not. It's a face mask.
It's not a
Yeah,
face
he's
mask.
Gotta
COVID
stay
aware.
safe.
It's
That's-
not a bulkhead.
Sake.
Why is his face see-through?
Why am I
That's the problem.
just
Yeah, that's the problem.
every day? My
God, if
arm,
only-
my leg, I can still feel them. The body I've lost.
If only we had a proper fucking artist in chat. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Anyway. Ambushed by every monster in the mines. Before finding the greater elemental that was commanding all of the others. Between Ott's ability to speak primordial and Yolya's keen insight, they figured out that the elementals were searching for their stolen eye, which was in the collection of the mine manager Woe. They returned to the surface with a promise to retrieve the eye and knowledge that the elemental's patience is finite.
Much to the dungeon master's amazement, Ott could speak primordial.
Yeah.
Everyone's amazement.
I have no idea why.
Weird language to choose to speak.
Mhm.
It come up like trumps for us.
I'm pretty sure that it was just, oh hey, you learn a language and you can select from literally any language. And Rob was like, oh, what are the weird, cool languages? I was like, I don't know. Abyssal, primordial, draconic. What does primordial do? I'm pretty sure that's how it went.
When you were writing this, did you remember that he had primordial or
No, I asked if any of you guys spoke primordial and you all checked your languages.
no? I mean beforehand. Did you expect anyone to have
I thought I didn't check your character sheets. I thought one of you might know primordial, and if not, then you're just gonna have to figure it out. It's your problem.
Oh.
But
Wow.
amazingly, we don't need to. So anyway,
The first time Ott's been useful.
So yeah, you all return to the base of the mine, where I believe you were greeted by Wanders in Twilight, the Tabaxi who runs the inn, who commented on how some of you guys were beat to hell, asked how things were going. I'm pretty sure you guys explained some of your situation to her, but left out the part about how a member of the village was at least indirectly responsible for all of these attacks.
yeah.
It's up to you. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to rest up to heal? Do you want to go straight to the mines offices? What are you doing?
Let's go to the mine office.
Yeah, I mean it's fairly obvious.
We don't need to heal, yeah. It's fine.
Okay. So it's literally a couple of minutes walk away from the entrance to the mines. All of the tremoring and stuff from the earlier attack has all died down, and you find the mines office are mostly deserted at this time. All of the miners are either working about the town, working on patchwork repairs, or setting up shanty houses for displaced villagers. However, Woe is there, directing and giving advice to a few of the other miners. He looks up at you guys as you come in, as he's sort of leant over a desk over a rough diagram of the town, and says, "Oh, welcome back. Did you guys find anything? Good news, I hope. It looks like you've been through hell."
I nearly got eaten by a squid.
Oof, yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
We need a chat, whoa.
I was going to say, yeah, things are going interestingly. We know how to stop the attacks, or maybe to stop the attacks.
Okay. You said you needed a chat. Do you want us to be in private? We can step into my office if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
see that.
So his office isn't like it's only separated by a single door and from the rest of like the main barracks of the mines. But he does have a simple desk and like a small display case with all of his gems behind him. And he takes a seat behind his desk and offers you guys seats in front of the desk. There isn't enough seats for all of you. He's never had a meeting with this many people before.
Are we all going to stack up on each other's laps? Like Lego.
Yoya sits down and looks towards the Arkin and pats her lap.
Yeah.
But
Come here, my
he says, so how can I help you guys? What do you need to talk to me about? Did you have more questions or what did you find down there?
We know why the attacks are happening.
Okay.
Basically, you've pissed off a giant primordial elemental.
We've pissed off a giant primordial elemental.
Yeah. So, you know that giant amber jewel?
He looks over at his display case. It's not a giant jewel. It's
the largest one, though.
Yeah, it's like the size of a £2 coin.
Yeah.
Figure.
Oh god, are we gonna have a golden moment?
And, no, he just reached over into his display case and goes, "Oh, the most recent one? Yeah, I showed it to you before."
Yeah, that's its eye. Someone has mined out its eye.
You say that's its eye?
Yes.
And there's dead silence. Like you could hear a pin drop. You swear you hear like the drip of sweat running off him and landing on the floor as all of the color drains out of his face, and he just collapses back down into his seat and goes, "Oh my god. Are you sure? What am I meant to do?"
We give that thing back to him. It's what it's after.
Oh, bye, buddy. Let me roll a chat.
it was Nick, I think.
I can't believe Will died instantly.
Oh,
here we go again.
What happened to your mic?
What is going on?
It wasn't working. Hopefully it's okay.
No, it's not working.
I absolutely love Robot Nick.
It's slow, Robot Nick. Have you got your voice suppression turned on? The background noise filter.
Sarah just came in to tell me it wasn't working.
So drunk. You're so drunk.
I mean, I am drinking.
Leave me alone. I'm not drunk. You're drunk.
Here goes Andy in the dramatic.
Oh my god. How's that? Is that
Right. Nick has got to lead us the rest of this session with his mic like this.
Right, guys. Is it working now?
No.
Is it working?
No.
Right, let's go back down the mines. Let's these creatures.
Oh my goodness, he said, everybody.
We're
We're gonna go
Let's
mining.
Go to the mining all the gold.
Nick, you sound like Dory trying to speak to whales.
I'm gonna have to watch this back.
No,
I
it's
don't know what's going on.
Right, man.
I don't get how that works.
Oh my god, what the hell? What's going on?
Have you got the background noise filter turned on or something?
He's not here anymore.
Oh god.
He's bad.
He's closed off. So what
Are you
happened is-
implying he's died? He's not with us anymore.
Okay. Am I with you?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I just closed Discord and opened it again.
My days.
Oh my god, that was.
Oh,
My God,
Oh,
I'm gonna have to watch that stream back and see
Oh,
what it was
oh,
like.
God, well,
I was,
Dude.
it was so funny. I was dying.
I don't know what happened. Sarah just came in and said, "I can hear you talking through the wall, but it doesn't sound like anything's coming out the microphone." And then I plugged it in, and then you were all just laughing at me.
Do you have multiple things plugged into the same group of USB ports? Because it might be a constraint on your chipset on your motherboard.
Yeah, I've got like 10 things plugged in.
Yeah, that might be it.
Right,
Especially your HD
oh my
camera
God.
would probably.
4 external hard drives. I've got a
Gee,
capture
why?
card. I've got chargers.
Uh,
I don't
yeah,
know. I
it's
just
pro-
like having all my storage accessible at once.
yeah, it's probably a mix of either your
Yeah,
capture
I'm
card
going to
and
take some out
external
just to
hard
see
drives.
if it won't.
okay.
Yeah. Let me turn some of these
So
yes.
off.
what was it that you were trying to say, Nick, before?
I can't even remember now.
Was,
For the
was
slurring.
it you being a bit embarrassed by being requested to sit on your lap by any chance?
That's right. I feel like we've got past that point now.
Okay.
It's okay. What did I?
While we're still going through this conversation, she's still there, waiting. Come on.
Okay, then I'll go and sit on her lap. Let's carry on.
So yeah, I don't think like I would make any of you guys make an insight check for this. Like you can tell he's having a full-on panic attack right now.
Right. I'm gonna use a persuasion check. I'm gonna try and persuade him to.
Sit on your lap.
Oh god. No, I'm gonna
Wait, can
persuade
we
him.
make me talking weird canon? Can we have that as one of the reasons why
Yeah,
you want to read?
Yeah.
Harkins wild magic
Well,
surge.
Yeah, let's say it was wild magic.
Didn't you get beaten the shit out of last
Yeah, that's
I
true.
I
one as well? Well, there you
So
go.
I've
Then
got
that's the
brain damage or
explanation.
something.
Yeah. I'm just gonna persuade him. I'm gonna play my lute a bit. I'm gonna, get some nice background music, and I'm gonna say, "Whoa, the only way, we can get past this is if we give it back what it wants, and it will leave you alone. This doesn't have to be mentioned to anyone. We can leave silently, and nothing has to be said about what happened down in that mine. All that they need to know is that you've sorted the problem out, and then you'll be back to normal. Okay?"
Make your persuasion check for me.
22.
22. Okay. So, yeah, he's like, absolutely take the crystal, the eye. I can't stay here. Oh my god, I can't stay here. People died because of this. Like,
Art says that I'm pretty sure some of those other rocks there are to blame for this. That red one, this green one here, he starts just randomly poking it.
you don't even need to make a check. He's like, take them.
Stolen. Hey, this man is running for his life.
How
He
many
needs
rocks?
something.
How many rocks can I take?
It'll be about 150 gold pieces worth of assorted gems.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's like, I don't want them. Take them if that's what it takes.
Robbed. Brilliant.
Yeah, robbed by Rob. But yeah, he's in a real bad state, and he's probably like, if you guys stick around, like he'll continue to answer questions and stuff. But like, he's probably just gonna sit and cry for a little bit, and then think about what he's gonna do with his life.
What is going on? What the hell is going on?
No, we've got smooth jazz at the minute.
There we go.
Oh, okay. You just with.
Turned down hollow bot a tiny bit, but there we go. So, yeah, what are you guys gonna do? You gonna ask him anything else, or?
I'm gonna ask. I mean, can we persuade him to stay?
To stay? Yeah. What do you want to tell him?
Ideas, guys?
I mean, essentially, his point of view is like gathering from like what he just said is like he knows people who died and he feels responsible for that. So
Yeah.
he's not inclined to stick around in a village full of the corpses of his friends that he's responsible for.
Well, I
mean,
guess,
That's going to be a lot to talk him out of.
yeah, I guess I'll sit him down and say none of it was his fault.
Mm.
You know,
It was
none of
not-
this was his fault. You know, these
Yeah,
things
you-
happen, and there was no way you were meant to know. We didn't even know as we were entering the cave. These, you know, if he stays here, we'll try and put in a good word for him back in the Dwarven Kingdom, so that maybe there'll be some more support for you out here, and that you can avenge the people who unfortunately had to pass.
Maybe he could make up for it by coming with us to give the eye back.
Yeah, should we do that? Should we set?
No.
Yeah. Okay, maybe
No,
not.
because
Actually, yeah, it's
he'll
probably a
get
good idea.
killed. They'll be
Well,
like,
we can protect him.
we could try, but do we also want to get into a mega fight?
Yeah.
And
Is-
also,
If he's
is it
returning, they
also
might not fight
is
him.
it a good idea to return this man to the thing that killed all his mates, especially after he's clearly very
Yeah,
distraught
we might
about
just,
it.
Like give him PTSD when
Yeah,
he
I
sees
was
their dead
gonna say-
bodies or something.
But
I
this
was
is
thinking that.
Yeah.
We could blindfold him and take
Oh,
him there.
have we shown
No.
him basically the dog tags of all the people that died, or is that
No.
not? Should we not
no,
do
you
that
have-
right this second? Is that a bad
No,
idea?
okay. The dog tags of the people, they weren't villagers from here. They were
Yeah, they
soldiers
were explorers, weren't they?
Okay.
soldiers
Oh, okay.
dispatched to fix this. Still, he would feel some responsibility for their deaths,
Oh,
definitely.
God.
But they're not.
Maybe we should just buy him a drink and then just leave him alone.
Anyway, I'll roll the persuasion check for that my first attempt to convince him.
Okay, yeah,
There
25.
you
That does seem to make him feel better. At the minute, he's not really in a state of mind to like talk about things and be
Mhm.
convinced of things. At the minute, like he's gonna need some time to calm down first. But you've rolled amazingly well there, so like you have gotten through to him a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Nick's idea. I'll pour him a bottle of wine from my hooch bottle, and I'll leave it with him.
The strongest wine
Trembling
you've got.
hand, some of the wine spills.
Can he make a Constitution check?
But to see if he's gonna get drunk on one glass of wine, but nah, he's fine.
God damn it!
Not on one glass of wine. A whole bottle of wine, yeah. And if you
Okay,
do-
I'll leave it behind. I'll leave the whole thing behind then.
Okay, sure.
There you go.
He will drink the whole thing within the next hour or so.
Go
Can we
for
come
it.
back and visit him after?
Well, we have to tell him that everything's
Hmm.
safe. So,
The town isn't under siege at the moment, is it?
Not at the moment.
It's the day, isn't it?
Attack. It's once a day. It's been. You had a long rest, which was 8 hours. Well, you had like half a long rest, which was 4 hours, plus a few hours investigating the village and helping with the repairs, plus another hour or so down in the mines. So you are probably not due another attack for like another 12 or so hours, but it's not like clockwork. It could happen anytime within a day. It's like the only really safe time is directly after an attack.
Right, I'm going to, before we head back in, because of Rob's snarky comment earlier on, I'm going to do a mass cure wounds.
Yeah, you can do
What did I
that.
say?
You were like, need healing, basically. Narky asshole. But wave of energy, choose up to 6 creatures. So, well, you guys, 3d8 plus spellcast ability modifier, which is what is that,
Charisma.
Logan?
Charisma.
Charisma modifier, which is 5.
Not the-
So
yeah,
3d8 plus 5.
Okay, roll it for us, Matt.
Oh, it's me who rolls it. Okay.
Yeah, it's your spell.
The pressure that's building.
Pressing down on me.
Right, there we go. 17. Everyone gets 17
hit
health.
points to everyone.
Yay,
Including
thank you.
yourself, Erlen. So yeah, what are you guys doing here? You've got the eye back.
I think we just
Party.
Alright.
no.
Yeah,
I think
we
we
all
had
have a bottle
Yeah.
of wine.
I think we all know what to do, to be honest.
Time to head back in now.
Yeah,
So,
time to
Get
have-
this all sorted out.
As you exit the offices again, you see Wonders waiting outside the office. So she's like, "So, what news? said you need to have a word with Woe. Is everything okay? Or what's going on?
I stop and turn to look and say, everything will be fine now. Hopefully. I say that part under my breath. It was just really loud.
Okay. Perception check to see if she hears the hopefully. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
She doesn't say anything, but she did hear that. You see,
Does she make any kind of like? Is there any kind of
see her ear twitch, and you're aware of the fact that she's probably caught that last word.
I put my hand on her shoulder and say, "Don't worry though, we're here," and then walk off.
Go have some
fills it
wine.
with-
It's in Woe's office. It's on me.
That fills her with dread, Alex.
Well, yeah, with your advice, then she'll step into the offices.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go behind her.
Right. I guess we head down then.
Okay. You guys are going to return back to the mines. All right, I'll put you back on that map then.
They think it's a mine.
Yes. Emerald Mines.
Oh, where's the
Res image to
This
load
is the
back
one
in.
that takes ages to load.
okay.
Yeah. Should we just clean up the map? Because
Yeah, all them yellow lines everywhere.
Yeah, that marked your route. That's fine. So, tell me when everyone's loaded in and we can continue.
I
Yep,
can see a
loaded.
basic outline of it.
Okay, so you guys vaguely remember where you had to go for finding the Earth Elemental. At the minute, I will remind you, Art is the only one who can talk these things. So, anything you have to say, pass it through him. But if you guys want, you can move up and head towards where the elementals were.
Yep, I think
Yeah.
we should. I think basically get up to Lee behind me and just make our way over towards that area.
Okay? You guys are just rotating your things.
Yeah, why are some people?
Woo!
So, you guys, as you approach the cavern, the elementals haven't moved at all. And by haven't moved at all, I mean literally not a single inch. They have been completely stationary, as though they were statues.
Almost like we're
You-
activating them when we come back, when we get close enough.
It's just, I think you would know elementals well enough to know that, like, elementals are just not, like, they're fundamentally very different creatures from humanoids.
Hmm.
They don't have that, they don't have muscles, and they don't have the need to constantly move.
Sorry, did you
So,
say
yeah,
fundamentally?
Sure. So, you know, if they have no need to move, they can literally just be completely perfectly stationary. One thing you do see is the two elementals that shattered in order to clear your way have returned and are in the cavern as well now. When you guys return and come into, in fact, probably even just before you come into line of sight, because they would detect your presence, you hear this deep rumbling in Primordial, which says, I return.
Where he's returned from? Let me
So
know.
I'm
Apparently, Risu's hanging out back in the entrance.
She's already
yeah,
part of this.
apparently being lazy, not paying attention. God.
Maybe Taito's refusing to go forward.
I can't do.
What are you trying to do there?
Is he scratching the screen?
Yeah, I'm assuming one of you guys has the eye.
Well, yeah.
Because he
Yeah,
has
I
all of
thought
the others.
Yoldia had it. I could be wrong.
No, we left it
It's
there.
up to you. I'm not going to keep track of exactly which one of you guys has it. If one of you says, I have the eye, then you have the eye.
I guess it's
fine.
smart if I have the eye. 'Cause I'm a
Yes,
negotiating
you have the
man.
eye, Rob. I will hand you it to give back.
It's an eye of a tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
Op puts
So,
up his
yeah.
butt for the last time.
I'll have you know that I'm a sort of jugger, so technically not a tiger. How dare you? find that really racist.
Cat species, though. Closely
You're
related
like a
to
really
tiger.
deformed tabaxi. That's what you are. Stop being
So
a
you.
snowflake.
Oh, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back. So yeah, you step forward with the crystal.
We should all step forward, really.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like you guys feeling behind me. It's a bit.
So one of the smaller elementals will come up to you or
Hey,
to
stood on me.
hold out its hand expectantly.
Would they care if I knelt to it, or is that? Wouldn't he be? I'm going to kneel to it anyway. Who cares? Yeah.
Okay. You kneel down. You sort of kneel down, and well, you're a halfling anyway at the minute, so you
Oh,
go
yeah.
from much shorter than it to quite a lot shorter than it. And I'm assuming you reach up and you place
Yes.
the gem in its hand.
I place it by. No, I won't place it by his feet. I'll place it in his hand. Yeah.
Okay. So it just sinks down into the ground, and you see the eye sort of like emerge from the enormous elemental's face, and then you see this small elemental sort of come back, like burrow out of the ground further back, and you hear the enormous elemental rumble in primordial again, and it says probably something along the lines of "Returned, thief, where revenge."
No.
Guys, they want to fight us. They think we stole
Fight
it.
us.
Well, they want to fight. They want to fight the person who stole it from. Stole the eye from.
No,
them.
no.
Convince
no.
them it's a mistake.
It
Yeah,
wasn't us. I don't think the guys. I don't think it's going to convince them.
It wasn't us, but that it was a mistake and that they meant no harm.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
sorry, 2 seconds.
accidental, and it was quickly returned once realised that was the problem.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh,
I think Art has to make a persuasion check since
Yeah.
He's not here right now.
We'll have to like sign language it to him.
Oh, I'll have to do it by proxy. What a shame.
We'll wait a second for
That's
Bob
right,
to come
I'm
back
back.
and then at your back.
I thought I was signing my door. That's good.
Ross,
Yeah.
you better roll well here, otherwise it is going to be a matter of life and death.
What am I rolling? A persuasion.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Well, it depends. What are you telling the elemental? What exactly are you telling them? That will
Yeah,
determine the DC.
I'll tell
So-
them that. Why is there a penis on this man? I'm not telling them that. I'm just asking.
Why indeed?
That wasn't me for once.
It was whoever. I'm going to assume it was Sarah.
Yeah.
It's
So
always
I'm
always
gonna
the
say there's no need to attack. It was taken as a mistake. We've returned it to you in good faith, so there's no need to fight, or even fight the person who took it, which was
Can
my
you speak
mistake.
the way they speak? Like,
Yeah.
in theory.
Okay. Yeah. That's fair. Fair shout. Do they even? I don't know how many words they have, but
The
I'm
thing
gonna.
is,
Like
primordial
caveman
doesn't
language.
have like it's very caveman language. It doesn't have like connecting words or anything.
There's no
It's just
the
very
and
simple.
and.
I like to imagine it's like
Is it just
Banjo
wrong?
Kazooie where it's like ah yeah.
Go on, Rob, do your best Banjo Kazooie impression.
I've never played Banjo Kazooie. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh my god, you gotta play it.
I need to. I'll get. It's on GameCube, isn't it?
No.
No,
No.
N64.
N64, unfortunately.
Shit.
You can get it on
PS2.
Xbox.
Emulate it on PC.
Xbox?
on there, on Rare Replay on the Xbox.
Wait, is it on PS2?
No.
No.
Damn. Okay. Let's
Just
just.
emulate it on your PC.
Yeah, just emulate it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Art says Steel was not. I'm going full Yoda. Steel was not. Steel was not accidental take.
That sounded stupid.
I know what
Hey, you can't hear what I'm
not
saying.
gonna
You don't
worry
understand.
Too much about it.
What?
Alright. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
So
I said it in
okay,
full
so
earlier. You know what I mean.
You're not going to
you're
be
trying
a
to say that
mean.
it was an
DM.
accident.
No need to
and,
fight anyone. Okay.
And that the eye has been returned now.
Go
Okay,
back
make
from
your persuasion
Prince
check.
Okie dokie.
Come on, Rob.
Not going to be an easy check.
Thank you. For
26.
Whoa!
Wow. You get a plus 11
I
to
hope
persuasion. God damn.
I hope they shake hands and everything, and Ots just gets shaken all about.
Do I make some new friends?
There is a long pause where
Not high enough. Combat start.
Yeah, 26 isn't high
roll
enough.
initiative. 6 enormous elementals dive out of the walls and crush you all.
Jeez.
I knew I should have stayed at the entrance.
So there is a long pause where this elemental just seems to take an age with its pretty low intelligence modifier to comprehend the idea that you've just refused it and to sort of process it. It's almost like you can see the gears turning in its head before it utters a single word, which is compensation.
All these rocks. I got a load of rocks for you if you want them.
What does he mean by compensation, though?
Friendship.
Lifelong friend, I ask him.
Blood.
Blood?
Thief.
Push the
Break.
cat forward. Push Taito forward.
No.
Dear.
What's
Do a
he saying?
persuasion check.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I need to tell you guys what they're saying. They say that they want compensation for his eye, even though he has a second one, for being stolen. You know, it's stupid. He's got 2 eyes. You know, what good is having 2 and he's still got 1? But he still wants compensation. He wants blood. So
I'd
everyone, prepare your wrists and.
Persuasion check, and try and persuade that we killed the guy who did it. He's not going to know it.
That would be deception.
Deception. We do a deception check. Sorry.
Okay, I have also
Okay,
got a really, really
well.
good deception. So let's give this a go.
You best roll high again, then.
Yeah, I know. Another 15. So yeah, I'd say we stole we pillaged the guy who stole the eye. I'm saying this in short terms, not in
Yeah.
and murdered his
For
family.
the rest of you guys,
Him and his
it
family.
just sounds like he's like imitating the sound of a rock slide as best as he can. It's all just like, yeah. So yeah, make your deception check.
Yeah, I say we killed his his family as well. 20.
Surprised.
It's a total of 20.
Yeah.
Okay. I can roll against that.
Ooh.
Okay. He believes you. He does still say bodies.
Okay, well,
I mean, there's loads of bodies
there's
up top.
plenty on the surface, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
We can go back and get them.
Yo, that means for fucking digging up graves. Are you mad?
Yeah.
That's
But
defining grave.
now,
Well, why
see,
don't we
fuck off.
ask the town?
yeah, can we take the bodies from your graves, please? Not weird.
You guys,
Not
how
like-
do you want to deal with this?
We're not going to do
Come on,
necromancy.
you're good at persuading people.
Yeah, that's true. But the thing is, now we have to find a woman and child as well as the man who stole the eye.
Family of bodies.
Because
brilliant.
we killed the family apparently.
Why would you say that? Just
Hey, I
you
thought it was
shouldn't.
smart. You would have said it. You would have said that, Alex.
No,
I'm
no. I
surprised
wouldn't.
this rock knows how to say compensation.
It doesn't say the word compensation. It says something that means compensation.
With a big waste boulder like that, he doesn't need to compensate for anything.
You tell him that to try and win some brownie points.
Are you gonna ooh afterwards, Abe?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well.
got to draw the blushes back on his cheeks.
Yeah.
Why are we here? Just to suffer.
I agree, Logan.
By the way, there's still a testicle on his shoulder.
Yeah, I can't delete it.
Yeah.
It's overlapping his model to I'll
It's
have to
just like a
move him
growth.
out of the way and then delete. Oh my god, I have to move this one as well.
Wow.
I can't delete it because one of you guys has it selected. There we go.
Oh, is that the
how you-
case? That's how we overrule you.
Wow.
Now he's got his nice shiny golden eye.
You shouldn't have said that.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, it was supposed to be.
I assumed that was supposed to be the eyes.
Oops. Yeah. There you go.
So yeah, it's up to you guys. Do you want to go grave robbing, or do you want to try and find something else that this elemental might want?
Does he like cheese?
You don't know. I don't imagine Risu would have any idea what elementals like. Someone else in the party might.
Hey, brainy one. Just look at your book, smart.
Nerd.
Nerd.
No.
Yeah, we all look. We all
Do you want me
look
to try and roll
forward to it.
something to
I
figure out
think
if I
the
know
only
anything?
people who might know would be either Hyarkin or apparently Ott knows a lot about elementals, given he can speak
I?
their language.
Ah.
Yeah, why don't you just ask him?
One of you guys, or both of you guys, whichever, roll
Yeah, we can both roll.
either intelligence or arcana, whichever is
Oh.
higher.
Oh wait. Arcana. Where's that? It's both the same, so I'm gonna stick with that. Yeah, 14.
Right, that one's better. What did that come out as? 22.
Okay. They don't value things like money, and they don't have a need of things like food. However, magical creatures like this would still value anything that was particularly magical.
Okay.
In terms of like things that you could pay to this creature, that would only be it. So
Well, we've got the gem collection.
there was a couple of magic gems in that, but like it was more like it came from a magical place than it is a magic gem. Same with this thing's eye; it wouldn't have any value except to this creature. It's just a pretty gem.
Does anyone have anything magical in their
You all
inventory?
have tons of magic items, or you might, depends on how patient this thing is. Maybe you could go off and find a magic item if you don't want to part with your own.
Would it be funny if
Maybe
I
the
gave him
village
the rest
has
of the
some.
Robin?
That's a powerful enough magic item.
Mm.
I'd do it.
I'm sure the village would be willing to give up a magical item in favour of not being pillaged every
I
single
was
day.
gonna say.
So,
Would the village even have a magical item?
no harm in asking. These guys are going to wait around forever. They just sit there and stare at the walls.
It's family heirlooms. Family heirlooms.
So, what are you guys going to tell this creature? At the minute, it's expecting bodies.
Say we can't produce the bodies because obviously we buried the bodies and it's disrespectful. But say we can bring an item in return for blood, much more satisfying than the blood itself.
That sounds fair to me.
Yeah, pretty much those words, but in...
Or you could bring bodies. Or you could just kill these things. Or bring Woe. They'll kill him.
hang on.
It's his fault all this happened anyway. Just let him go.
Well, yeah, but no. Well, it's the miner's fault for gouging the eye out. First of all.
No, Woe's the one who got the eye.
True. Oh, there's other gems in here. Of course there are. There's more gems at the other side of the over. Just wait. Let me pan over. There's more gems around here.
There were some semi-precious stones. They weren't worth a lot, like 50 gold pieces or something. They were like down here, I think.
Would they take them? Do you reckon?
Just rocks to these things.
Yeah.
They're not magical or anything. They're just shiny rocks.
I think we
You
need to go
guys,
get
what
a
are you
magic.
doing?
I guess we go back up and get a magic item.
Yeah. Ask for a magic
Okay.
item, or we're digging up
Let's
bodies.
see what we can find.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna make that persuasion check first, then, to tell them we're gonna bring you a magic item instead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, we're going to be bringing back children's bodies if we're bringing any bodies back as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Women and children as well. They'll the whole family.
You're gonna have to talk the village into that,
Yeah, which
or steal them.
I
We
don't
don't need
think
to
we'll
know.
be seen as heroes if we go around stealing dead bodies, especially with children. Yeah, I think it's
Justify
safer.
the means. Okay, so make your persuasion check then.
Okie dokie.
If that's what you guys want to do, that's what you guys want to do.
Magic item. If we can't find any, then bodies. Got it.
Yep.
Persuasion. Oh,
15.
15.
Okay.
Hmm.
Again, it takes several minutes for this creature to like process what you've said, because you're speaking in like the equivalent of broken English to this thing. But it's understandable. It's not like Primordial is like a well-taught language in the first place. This is something that you've picked up somewhere. I'm gonna roll for this to see how long. Okay. The Primordial says acceptable 6 days.
Oh, that's really kind of him.
Okay.
This is a very patient creature. It's used to sleeping for decades.
I was going to say it.
It does
course.
not work on the same time span as you guys.
All right.
Right then.
Convenient for us, isn't
But
it?
yeah, there's nothing blocking your exit, and nothing moves to stop you if you try and leave.
Let's
So,
work
You know,
out.
we could just leave within 6 days and not care about any of this.
That is even worse.
I'm
Yeah, just tell the
saying.
village to evacuate and be like, yeah, it's gone.
They could all leave within 6 days.
okay.
Later.
So I'll return you all to Damaral.
So does that mean in the next 6 days they're not going to attack the village?
That's up to you to decide. That's what you were told. Acceptable 6 days. You have that long to produce either one of your magic items or something else.
Also,
I'm-
that bird is inaccurate, or I dislike that bird because its mask isn't covering its nose properly.
It's a bit big, isn't it? It's the size of like 6 houses.
Yeah, it's just. Is it one of the creatures that are destroying the village?
Yeah. It's like Attack on Titan.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
I hear a reference there.
I don't
Well-
know why Wizard of Oz was the thing that I referenced there.
6 days. This is good for us because even if they don't have a magic item,
Mhm.
we don't have to dig up the bodies because we can just ask to go if there's anywhere they know something might be of worth.
Okay.
So, yeah,
Yeah, it could be like a
can't
nearby
believe-
mining colony that has
Yeah.
medical items.
can't believe we're actually considering just digging up bodies.
Why not?
It's a last
Hey,
resort, isn't it?
I
Would have
do
been a
it.
non-violent solution. You could
Yeah.
have done it.
Yeah, they're already dead.
Morally wrong, though, isn't it?
You could feasibly have convinced the people of the town that it was for the best. How would you have felt about that, and how would you have convinced them?
I'd say
Right,
their deaths then aren't in vain.
Mm-hmm.
Because if then they'd say they died for a cause.
I don't
I
think
feel
you
like
could
you're talking
feasibly
yourself
convince
into digging them up.
everyone of it, but you could
Enough
convince
people.
whoever's important.
Yeah.
Anyway, you return to the surface, and this time you are not greeted by anyone. You've only been down a couple of minutes. You know that
just
Woe and
realised.
Wonders are both in the mine's offices. So Cherish, Wonder's husband, is most likely in the inn. Those are the 3 authority figures about here.
I think we go into the mining office again.
Okay.
I just realised there's going to be an attack tonight,
There might be
So
an
we
attack tonight.
so we might have to stay behind until night at least before we figure out what to do.
Okay. So, Yolya said she wants to go to the mines. Is everyone going to go? Is that where you guys want to go? To the offices?
To the pub.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
the pub.
Let's go drink our misery.
Yeah.
Some magical beer to take back with us.
Cherish is there. He's also authority figure. He said he would help you in whatever way he can.
Sure, we can ask him if he
Yeah, we
knows
might
any
be able to
local
ask him.
magical things.
So
Yeah.
where are you guys going? Pub
To the
or
pub.
mine? Okay. You guys head to the pub then.
Yeah.
You see probably some people have started to, like, as they've finished their work on repairs for the day, they are sort of like sat down to rest. There's probably like some people dozing at tables where, like, catching a few hours of sleep where they can, like away from the sound of all the work on houses. You can see Cherish is like busy pouring drinks. There's the smell of food cooking wafting in from a back room as he looks up at you. And to remind you, he is an enormous tiefling, like probably bigger than like Jeremiah was, sort of enormous. Like he's a big muscular guy. So he sort of looks down at you guys as you come in. This like huge grin spreads across his face. Like, oh, good, you're back. Good news, I assume.
I throw
You're all
40
here
gold
safe.
pieces on the table and say, "Drinks for everyone, my man."
For a moment, he considers saying something to you, and then he takes the gold piece and like, "Yep, drinks for everyone."
Great.
No one seems to cheer at that.
It's just half their families are dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I just sit in a bar stool and skulk.
They're all mourning.
but-
That's why no one's happy.
But he does give out free drinks to everyone. It's just none of them seem to consider it as an exceptional thing at the minute.
Why won't you? Why aren't you
They're
more
probably
happy
already
with my
drunk
charity?
enough.
Damn it!
Almost like drinks were already free right now.
No.
Drinks are free when the barkeep's dead.
Hey, I'm keeping alive local business, so
I mean, he will just like stack up the 40 gold there. He'll leave it if you like. He's not going to steal the money unless you give it to him.
right.
Cherish ain't that guy, but
Well, use it for the future then. Use it for exceptional circumstances, like now.
looks down at you. He's like, I'm very grateful for that, my friend. So, how can I help you? I said pop in if you need anything. Are you here to rest? Are you here to ask me something? What's going on? We're not due an attack for a little while yet, hopefully. And you guys look like you've been through it at least once or twice by now. And I'm assuming the silence is while you guys all take a seat.
No one going to say
Sit in
anything. then.
silence.
That's a good way of it.
So I
I'm
sit
gonna.
down.
Could I
Anyway.
quickly do a persuasion check and ask, how would the village feel if we suddenly started digging bodies up, huh?
I instantly punch.
Well, that was
Lance
a
for that.
perception check.
Oh, and
rather than
I'm
a
also
persuasion
going to
check.
slap him around the back of the head.
Okay. His smile noticeably shrinks by a few molars. He says, that's not a joke in good taste, my friend.
I'm just being a realist here.
Damn, you're supposed to be the bard. Bards are supposed to be funny. You bard
I've
stood.
just got such a warped, dark sense of humour that.
Okay, Erlan takes 12 damage as Yolya apparently just full-on winds up and cracks him across the jaw.
That doesn't get past my AC, so luckily.
Oh,
I,
that's true,
don't take
okay,
any
yeah.
Damage.
Can I do an unarmed strike?
Erlan dodges it.
Unarmed strike?
For you, it's just a strength check because you're not proficient in that.
Okay. Alright, strength. Seen skills. Strength. There it is. 8. No.
Nope. You smack him, it doesn't hurt.
Cool.
Anyway, I turn and look at him. Look at what's his name again?
Cherish.
Cherish, and say, "Excuse my idiot friend. Basically, we believe we've stopped the attacks for the time being.
Okay, that's good news. You don't sound happy.
No.
Is there something going on?
Essentially,
I'm kind of in the dark here. Can I help?
yeah. Essentially, we need to try and find some magical items. More
He
magical items.
stops. And he pauses and he looks at you guys, furnished with loads of magic items. He's like, I don't think you're going to find anything in the village. I mean, we sometimes find gems and traders sometimes come in, but we're not wealthy. We don't even have a magic shop here. I mean, if you gave me some time to think, maybe I could come up with something. We're kind of out in the sticks, means that...
Well, should we tell him that we have 6 days or not? Should we just say we've got a short amount of time? Where's the closest place that we could get magical items?
Okay.
If we tell him the amount of time we have, that he's more likely to give us better places to go.
If we tell him the amount of time he has, then he's more likely to go, hey, everyone in the town who's still alive, let's just get the hell out of here. And then everyone will leave.
Possibly. I mean, you've got 6 days. You could evacuate the town in that time.
Easily, yeah.
I think between
How many people
you
would survive
guys,
the journey, though? That's the real question.
Art and Hierarchin, and the fact you've all fought elementals before, you would know these things don't need to see you to sense you. And an elemental that big and powerful might know exactly how many people are in the village.
Yeah, they'd hear
last
from
time
underground.
people tried to leave the village, they were hunted down.
And as I said, how many people are going to survive the journey at this point?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's not evacuating
the
town is basically not an option at this point.
You guys have traveled through wilderness and you've traveled by road down here. It's safer by road. For you guys, it is safe. Like, there's very little that will harm you. For these guys, even a couple of wolves could be a seriously deadly proposition. Like, Wonders looks like she might be able to handle herself in a fight. Cherish looks like he can handle himself in a fight, but nowhere near as much as you guys can. The rest of these guys, they're miners and they're villagers. They're not trained for it.
And it's not like we can tell them to seek
I'll be
refuge
back
down
in a
in the
second. We're
mine.
just gonna go and get food. All right.
Yeah. It's not like we can tell them to seek refuge in the mine, is it?
So, are you telling him about the 6 days or not?
I think we've got to.
Okay.
But yeah.
But I mean, please feel free to disagree because
Yeah,
I might just be completely in the wrong.
We will have to tell them not to try and vacate the village, which they will probably try and do if we tell them that they've got a sum of time where the village won't get attacked or may not get attacked.
That's
What
a good
are you
point. We
saying?
didn't guarantee that, though, did we?
You didn't. You were told you have 6 days to do this. You weren't made any promises to you.
Can we go back? Are we going to go back down and ask if we can have a ceasefire for 6 days?
Probably should have asked that before, yeah.
It's up to you guys.
More people are going to die unless we do that, so we've got to go back down and we've got to ask them for a 6-day... 6-day truce on attacking the village. We've got to.
Okay.
Right, let's go down then.
Yeah.
I'm not going to move you across mounts. You go back down. You see the big elemental. It says, returned early. Compensation.
Right. You got to do your magic then, Rob.
What magic? What can I even tell them? Basically, all we're saying is, can we have a ceasefire? Is that what we're asking for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the village.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll tell them it'll take time to procure, but in that time we'll need a ceasefire on the village to prevent to allow us, to give us time to prepare the magic items.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Make your persuasion check.
Yep. 30.
This thing has a -3 intelligence modifier, and I rolled a 16. So it looks at you. Again, it takes some time to translate what you've just said. and then it takes some more time to think about what it's going to say. And then it says, acceptable 6 days.
Can I ask him
Right,
if we
up
can
we
be
go then.
friends after this?
Have we rewound?
No,
We've
Go
gone
on,
back
can
down
you
because we needed to get
fill us in.
we needed to get a ceasefire to make sure that the village wasn't getting attacked every
I like
night.
the idea you guys have just left Cherish mid-conversation. by the way.
Yeah.
I haven't.
We had to go and get food.
Okay. Like he said, you guys were in the middle of saying, "Oh yeah, we've got 6 days," and then you paused and thought, "Wait a minute," and then ran back down to confirm that there is a ceasefire. Meanwhile, Risu is just sat there with like a bowl of soup or something. Like, they can handle it.
Yeah. So was
Yeah,
it
this is
not going to be a
brilliant.
ceasefire?
Yeah, there
You
is.
didn't get
We
confirmation
didn't
about
get
that.
confirmation. No.
I don't know how it would say this in words, but it says essentially something along the lines of, if you don't return in those 6 days, I'll come myself.
Is this come?
Disgusting.
And the implication is there that he will level the entire town.
So what about the implication?
The implication is there.
The implication.
This has become the reference stream now, so
yeah.
anyone want to get anything else out there? The kebab line.
Kebab line?
Yeah, Rob's favourite reference about what he fancies right now.
That's
Kebab.
Matt's kebab line, but yeah, I'll take
Fancy
it.
kebab.
Fancy a kebab. Do you
No,
reckon
I
this inn
like
does a
that now.
kebab?
Let's just get it out of our system.
Remember when you went to Spoons and then you brought a kebab with you?
Oh, I
Oh,
chipped.
dude,
No,
and
I
then you
chipped
broke
my
your top.
tooth. Yeah,
You broke
That was
it
New
down?
Year's Eve, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yep, New Year's Eve. No, not this year. Year after.
No, last year.
I know. Oh, poor
Alright.
tooth. I've had to remove it entirely.
With your own hand.
With my,
Is that why Art has a gold tuff? It's to mimic Rob's new gold tuff.
I never knew he lost a tooth.
I forgot about that. Yeah. Look at the image. It's hard to see.
I mean, I assume it's the Christmas Eve before
yeah,
Yeah.
It was 1920 Christmas Eve.
1920.
New Year's
God,
Eve
what
that
a-
led
what a
into
year.
2020, I think it was.
Never
wasn't
got
it?
better than that year.
It's probably the best year in the history of years.
All right, let's
Right,
get off
yeah.
New Year's Eve celebrations. You guys have 6 days. You return. I'm assuming you tell Cherish you have 6 days, but it's up to you guys what the words are you say. You say.
Right. I
One
think
of you munches Chris,
Fucking
makes direct
pointing on a
eye
poppadom.
contact with the giant
Nick,
tiefling.
Sarah, do you have an idea?
I'm just eating soup.
Well, in the meantime, yeah,
the least crunchy of the soups.
Risu
Thanks for the
has
help.
been still in the inn, just slurping soup with a weird beak.
weird beak.
I mean, you've lived with it your whole life. I'm assuming you are able to drink soup. Like, I
Yeah.
don't think that poses a problem for you.
Not a problem.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! I went to find a picture of. I went to find a picture of a bird like drinking out of a bowl, bird eating soup. But obviously it's bird's nest soup, which is fucking horrible.
cursed. So, in the meantime, like, Cherish just looks at everyone, pause mid-sentence and rush out, and then he looks at you just sat still on the stool on your own. He's like, is there anything I should know? Is everything okay?
I think everyone's gonna come back ruffled.
I'm gonna need you to say that again.
Everyone's gonna come back ruffled.
Okay. How's the soup? Tastes like whatever it is Sarah's eating.
Needs a bit more salt.
Drink soup. Okay. I'll go get you some. He leaves, mostly to get out of the awkward conversation, and returns with soup and like goes up and serves someone else. In the
More soup?
meantime, you guys come back. No, he gets you salt.
I heard soup.
Yeah, in the meantime, you guys have your extra meeting with the elemental and then return and see Risu, who left you behind, probably like having basically finished the soup and just like puts the bowl down for Taito to have the rest.
Technically, they left me.
Mm-hmm. It's true. You just didn't follow them because you were enjoying your soup too much.
But gotta eat. Or drink. Whatever you do with soup.
Okay. Well, you sort
What
of
do you
eat it
mean,
and
what
drink
do you
it at the
do?
same time.
What do? You drink or eat?
I freeze it.
I cannot have this goddamn.
I
debate
freeze it
right
and bite
now.
down onto it.
This is that Phoenix Wright channel that me and Matt were talking about yesterday all over again.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what I could do with? More pud.
Pud. Cherish says, yeah, unfortunately we're all out of pud at the minute. Part of the whole 2-week siege thing. We haven't really had any stocks come back in yet. We can do you soup, and that's about it, really.
Alright, can you phrase some soup and call it pud?
Pud soup. Yeah.
Pud soup.
It's potato and leek. Pud soup.
Doesn't sound very pud-like.
I'm afraid, it's somewhere it's considered pud.
But I'm
Actually,
allergic to leeks. So...
Risu, you don't have fire resistance, do you? Can you make a
what did this
Constitution
do?
saving throw?
What?
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Da-ba-dum. Constitution. There we go.
So here's the thing. This is a village of primarily tieflings, all of whom have resistance to fire damage. The incredible levels of spice in literally all of their food in order to make it last, which is tolerable to them, is actually agonizing.
They're trying to kill me.
In the meantime, I'm enjoying their soup.
Yeah, you're fine. You have fire resistance. You're a tiefling.
Yep.
It's spicy. It's real spicy, but it's not like painful. You're fine with it.
Am I dead?
No, you don't take any damage either, but this is like your eyes are absolutely streaming. And if people could see your skin, it would just be like bright red, like steam coming off you.
Why are you still eating it?
I was
Gotta eat.
Because it's yummy.
Yeah, it's nice soup. It's just horribly spicy.
So I'm just sad. I'm eating it, but I'm sad about it.
Okay. Meanwhile, you said it needs more salt. Don't mention the incredible levels of spice.
Yeah, do you need some milk to go with it?
This sort of reminds
In
me
fact,
of
like-
the lemon thing in The Simpsons when they're like,
Takes a bite out of it and his
Yeah.
like face curls up.
yeah, the face curls up. He's like, I need more lemon. Just, the mouth is just really chapped.
Cherish sees that like your eyes are like streaming and like brings you over a glass of milk quietly, and like sees to the rest of the group and is like, okay, so you kind of left halfway through telling me something. Is there something I'm not meant to know, or what's going on here? Do you need my help with anything?
Magic.
Magic. I'm not a wizard. I'm a chef.
Well, what do
Is
you
it in
guys
Discord
know about
chat?
the visit?
By the way, I just put up
What?
with the D&D memes and stuff.
You made a
Oh
yeah.
yeah, there's a D&D meme chat.
Hell
you go.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm moving that.
I see you instantly go in with some Simpsons
Of
posters.
course.
Nice.
The lemon chip poster is so funny, man. There's so many.
Oh god.
Does Homer not have a lower jaw?
Lemon.
Go look, Simpsons lemon shit posting.
Okay. Before we go further off topic, please talk to this NPC so I don't have to talk to myself anymore.
Guys, why did you leave me here to eat spicy soup?
Right.
Funny.
Funny.
So
Because we had to guarantee from the big monster down in the caves that we actually had a truce, so people can rest for
Several
6 days.
eyes turn to look at you as you say this in the middle of the inn.
Yeah, I'll whisper it.
Okay.
I kind of whisper it, but kind of not well enough.
I don't think we should tell the village
Several
that.
eyes turn to look at you.
No, dude.
I don't think we should.
I'm on the way out. It's fine.
I don't think we should tell the village that they might not be attacked. Well, they're not going to be attacked for the next 6 days because they'll get too joyful. We got to keep the mood low.
No, they'll want to know why 6 days.
Yeah, too.
Well, we're heroes. This is what we do. We're heroes. This is what we do.
So we temporarily save lives for 6 days.
Yeah.
Then it's their problem.
I mean,
Say we are going to do it, because we are going to do it. There's no
you
if
said
and but.
that, I think the people who have 6-day truce, and they don't know the context of that, but they know you went to go deal with this, and you heard big monster in the mines. They're probably going to take that as good news, but they don't know exactly what that means. They can hope that it means they won't be attacked for 6 days. They don't know the context. They don't know why they're not being attacked.
As long as, I was going to say, give them some hope.
Mm-hmm.
These people need to sleep. And they may be able to actually build some good defenses if they've got 6 days at least.
Tell them we've made a nuclear generator and they're scared of nukes.
They don't know what nukes are. I'm presuming
Doesn't
this world
exist.
nuclear energy
Yeah,
doesn't exist.
Does not exist.
No, actually, that's how the ships fly. They all have small fission reactors in every single ship.
Wow.
It's the only piece of modern
Utopia has been
technology that-
achieved.
Oh
No,
wow!
that's the only piece of modern technology. It's like in Civ, they just speed ran through the tech tree, beeline straight for that, but they still can't make tanks.
Yeah. God. This is poor tech management. That's what it is.
Okay. So, yeah, what are you guys actually saying to Cherish? What are you asking him? What are you telling him?
It's all in Yolia's hands.
Well, we probably need to go talk to this about the guy who
know-
actually fucking runs this village.
yeah, I was gonna say. I like how I'm like,
runs
yeah,
the
we
mines?
need to go to the mines office, right? And everyone's like, no, let's go to the pub. And I'm like, okay, let's see how going to speak to one guy who has absolutely no idea what's going on right now, alongside probably half the village, and explain to them that the reason they've been getting attacked by elementals, we've kind of sorted, but now they got to be worried for their fucking lives.
Your
Okay.
strongest drink, dear sir. point to the barman.
Okay, yeah. He's like, yep, sure, you asked for it. And he just brings out a, opaque black bottle. He's like, brewed it myself. All yours, my friend.
Thank you, and one for him. And I'm going to point over to Hyakin.
Okay.
Am I still immune to alcohol?
Nope.
No.
Oh god. Forget
So,
everything about my last drinking competition.
Yeah, exactly. I've got to beat you this time. So
Okay.
So, yeah. You guys, are you both going to drink this stuff?
yeah.
Sure. Let's do it. I don't know how this is helping the story
Okay.
at all, but let's do it.
Constitution saving throws from each of you.
You got to keep morale up. Morale's a very important point.
No, we just beat a whole
Oh,
dungeon.
come on!
Hey! I like this game.
All right, number one. Hyakin downs the entire bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It's warm, it's spicy, it's liquor. It's nice, actually.
good.
For a homebrew stuff, it's real nice.
Good.
I say
For
that to
Erlan,
the barkeep. Good
you
stuff.
take a swig of it, and the moment it hits the back of your throat, you just retch, and you take 3 points of fire damage as it is
Oh my God.
so incredibly spicy.
Wow.
Could I interest you in
My
some?
Us
God.
tieflings love our spice.
Oh.
There we go.
super
-3.
Do you still?
I rolled
Do you still think
2d6
that was a
there.
good
You
idea?
took pretty small amount of damage for that.
God damn it.
But
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
Would you like some milk?
Anyway, so at this point, Joy's just kind of like watching the idiots for longer than enough.
yeah.
I turned to Cherish. I'm like, right, okay. So, low down. 6 days. We've got to try and find some magic items. Either that, or we dig up a couple bodies and we send them and we take them with us back into the mines. Which one would you prefer? Let me put it that way. It's either that or we all die. So it's your choice.
All right. Well, I don't want the dying one. I really feel like I need some context here, dog. Like, but bodies are. People aren't gonna like you digging up their families.
Exactly.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't be okay with that, but we don't have magic items. We're not wealthy. If you've got a few days, you could venture out. I can't off the top of my head think you're gonna have to give me some time, man. You've sprung a lot on me here.
Fine. Find somewhere where there might be some magic items that is close enough where we can do it in a day's travel and be there for a day and come back within a day so we have plenty of time.
I'll do my best. I can't promise you that.
Listen, yeah, I know this is a lot to say, but we don't want to say too much with everyone else around.
Okay. I mean, if you want this kept secret, I won't tell anyone. I mean, I'll tell Wonders, but I won't tell anyone else, and I'll ask her to keep it secret as well.
Yeah, we were going to speak with Wonders now. We know where she
Have
is.
you seen her? Oh, I was about to say, have you seen her, by the way? Because she said she was going to go meet you guys.
Yes, we know where she is right now.
All right. I'll leave it up to you guys then. In the meantime, I'll try and think of somewhere. You're just going to have to give me a little while to do it.
That's fine.
I'm guessing you guys are going to head to the mines office.
Yes.
Okay. You don't get all the way to the mines office. You are stood outside the door when you hear the sound of a bottle smash and you hear Wonders scream, "I'm going to fucking murder you," at the top of her lungs.
Ooh.
Right.
To who? To all of us.
Who do you think? Probably to the person. Anyway, I walk in
Okay.
and head towards where the shouting was.
Okay. They are now outside of Woe's office in the main mines office, and there's a table between them where a pale and trembling Woe is, and on the other side, holding a broken bottle, is Wonders, just raving at Woe.
Bottle.
Yeah, a wine bottle.
Wonder where that came from.
There is wine all over the place, by the way. He had not drank all of that stuff. He'd had about a glass in the time it took you guys to do all this. especially with Wonders coming in and asking him about things.
Right. So I walk in. It's like, well, looks like a party's been going on in here.
She turns and looks at you, and she's furious. She's like, "Did you know
About the duel? Is that what you mean?
You knew."
Yeah, of course. We found out after coming in here, before going in, realizing after somehow Ott knew how to speak to it. That's not important.
She doesn't listen to the rest of your to the rest of what you're saying. She throws the bottle down, it shatters on the ground, and she storms out the door past you.
I go back to stop her before she does anything and try to convince her there is reasoning why we didn't explain everything straight away to her.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what you're going to say, or do you just want to make a roll?
Wait, what's she
'Cause
mad?
if you tell me, it'll make this easier.
Yeah. So I said, listen, the whole reason we didn't want to get this going around the place is because we don't want everyone to know instantly what the hell has happened. We're trying to stop this from happening even more, because right now there is a high chance of that happening. We need time, and we have got time. But we can't have you going running around the place screaming over things.
Make your persuasion check.
And watch it below. Ah, yeah, it was.
She looks you in the eye and she says, I swear to God, if one more person dies.
We have 6 days.
Got us another fucking bottle break.
She doesn't respond. She just takes off towards the inn, just storming and fuming in silence now.
That went well.
Mhm. That was probably the person you shouldn't have let speak to Woe.
Oh well. She broke my bottle.
Yep. She almost butchered a man.
No, I don't care about that bit.
Okay.
Right, shall we have a long rest then? We've now got the opportunity to.
I think we speak to Woe and actually ask him why on earth would he go and say all that stuff to her.
Whoa, are you going to recompensate me for my bottle?
Because he's a drunkard.
I trusted you with that bottle, and you betrayed my trust.
Woe wasn't like drunk at the time. He'd had a glass of wine. It's like he would say that it's because, you know, he's not a good liar to begin with, because like she was pressing him for information and he let something slip, and then she caught him in a lie, and then she just pumped him for information until eventually he caved in, and you guys narrowly saved his life. I can't stay in this village. Even if she does keep it a secret, I can't stay here.
He could
Where
be
would
our
you
merry
go?
man.
No,
I'll die.
Woe's only he's a fucking bureaucrat. What else did he
Hold on,
can he
hold on,
contribute
one
to the
sec.
party?
It's like you need to get out of here after everything. You need to actually man up for once. Accept responsibility.
What do you want me to do? Do you want me to go down into the
Understand the
mines?
pain.
They'll kill me.
No. What we need you to do is just continue to work here as you would anyway.
I think we
It's
should
hard.
just...
It's painful. Your friends, maybe some family, it doesn't matter now. It's over. That's the past. Just live with the fact that they lived and that they were happy at points.
Make a
Understand.
persuasion check.
Watch me roll
Very
really bad
deep.
here.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh my days.
Oh Jesus.
Says,
Do you have lucky?
You said it.
No.
He says, you said it was over. So that's it. You gave them the jewel, and it's over now. Everything's fine.
Well, they sort of wanted the guy who stole the jewel. So,
I'm going to die.
So yeah, either you
If
die in
I'm
your
a
village or you
witch,
die
if
in the
they
mine.
don't kill me, she's going to
Hey.
kill me. They'll lynch me. You don't understand.
What would you rather, kinky rocks smashing your body up, or dodgy woman with a glass bottle and a whole village pillaging you?
That's the worst question I've ever been asked.
Never. Wait, no.
That's not a hypothetical. That's like an actual thing. Please don't joke about this. I'm not even near to drunk enough for this.
Okay, someone get another bottle of wine.
Unfortunately, the pub is now host to a really, really angry tabaxi.
Serves a right.
My bottle.
She did break your bottle.
So
I mean, like, I assume you just have infinite bottles of wine. I don't even
Yeah,
care.
but that one was my lucky one, okay? One of the lucky ones.
Is that like the lucky cigarette in a pack?
Yeah.
You got
yeah.
a box of wine bottles, and there's one turned up on end.
I mean, what? I guess I'll ask Woe. Where will you go?
I don't know. I can't. I haven't even really had a chance to think about this. Like, you guys left, and she immediately came and started asking me questions. Bulwark, I guess. It's the only place that's nearby. I could go up to the sky from there, but I just can't be here.
I guess
Like,
we could.
There's other colonies. I could be a miner somewhere, I guess.
We can
You're too
adopt
old.
him.
I would die.
I guess we could write you a letter of recommendation from us.
Yeah, it's more a question of how would I get back safely. Like, I'm not an idiot. I know that I can't make that journey on my own, and I don't want anyone else to come with me and be in danger because of me. I mean, a lot of people who are much more qualified than me tried to make the journey, and you saw what happened when they did that. You saved one of them. So you said that this wasn't over and that they want me. You're not here to capture me, are you?
No, we've convinced them that isn't necessary.
Alt reaches into his bag for his net.
He's stood on the opposite side of the table from you, what?
Net can
He
be
is
thrown
staying
far.
Yep. He's trying to keep a table between the two of you. He's like, so what are you going to do?
We have 6 days to produce something that it would value or bodies.
I'll back in a second, sorry guys.
Plural bodies.
Yeah, unfortunately, somehow able to speak to primordial beings, Rogue over there decided to say that we killed the thief of his eye and their family. Because, instead of just killing a thief, we killed the entire family. And he bought it. And at this point, I do look at Art with a kind of like, why would you even say we killed the family? Like, they're a thief, for God's sake.
I mean, Rob's not here, so I'm just going to say
That's all
probably
right, back.
averts his art. Oh, you're back, okay.
Was told
So
that it was
basically, I explained, Rob, about how we have to try and either produce something that they would find, the primordial will find worth in, or bodies. And the reason why it bodies is because your dumbass said that we killed not only the thief but also their family.
Hey,
And
that was a smart
No,
move.
it's just giving you a look of like, why would you say the whole family? Are you stupid?
Yeah, it was to make them feel better about we had to kill someone in their name.
They don't care.
Hey, no, I want to
Meanwhile,
make friends.
Woe is completely speechless.
Does
He's
Woe
like,
have a family?
No.
Whoa, do you have a family?
I genuinely... They're not here. They're not in this village.
Don't worry, we're not going to kill your
I have a
family.
brother.
Will it take 6 days,
Can
or
I-
3 days to get there and back to grab your family? Because we can throw them down there too.
Can someone please punch the living crap out of Art for me, being I'm stood on the opposite side of the table?
So he's like, what? You said something of value, like what? I gave you my collection. Is that not good enough?
No, they don't care about that, other than obviously the one that was his
I guess.
eye.
Well, I guess we give
Don't-
it back to him then.
Don't tell him to take back his nice assorted gems.
If we say magic, it's got to be magical items that they would actually care about.
I don't have anything. Like, if anyone was gonna know anything like that it would be like one of the traders who's come through might have said something, but like the only person who they would have said something to is like either a customer or to maybe like Cherish or Wonders. And if I go to the inn, they'll kill. Like Wonders will kill me.
Well, that
I'm
would be
going
one
to
body.
stay and I'm going to live in this office, and I'm not leaving.
Could we try giving the golem Erland's pet rock?
I can't get rid of that rock.
Yeah, I can't.
Maybe they can.
Maybe you don't know how it works. So
Right,
far, every time
Right,
Erland has
I
tried
get
to
up
rid himself of the-
mid-conversation and I trundle down into the mines and I'm going to go to the guy and I'm going to throw him the magic rock.
The rock
then-
stays in your hand.
No.
Okay, then I just leave.
You throw it and it's like click. It's in your other hand all of a sudden.
Yeah, okay then.
Try and throw
right,
with both
no
hands
worries
at
then.
the same time.
It's in your back pocket.
Like Harry Potter.
Throw yourself at them.
Right, I trundle up and go, nope.
Damn.
Okay. We're gonna.
Do I not get a little chuckle from it this time? Does it not give a shit?
I was gonna say we're gonna assume that you didn't just go down in the mines and start trying to throw a rock at the thing, but
It's
Yeah.
like a Scrubs imagination moment.
yeah, it's just a segue gag.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
got it.
Uh,
So then basically we're on to the
A
last
gag.
port of call, which is back to Wonders.
mhm.
I'm guessing to find something out, maybe.
Okay, so you leave a visibly very shaken Woe in the mines office and head back to the inn. And Cherish calls out to you as he comes back and says, "Oh, Wonders just came back in. She wouldn't say a word. She looked mad. I've had a thought about that thing we were talking about. Do you want to talk to her? Do you want to talk to me?
If you've got an
She
idea,
did not look like in a talking mood.
no, she definitely isn't.
Time of the month.
What? Oh, I mean, I'm not gonna comment on that. That's my wife you're talking about.
I'm
Wait,
sure
what?
you know what it means.
What?
Oh, that's his wife. All right.
Wait, what did you say, Sarah? I didn't actually catch that.
Said time of the month.
Oh,
Well, I'm not gonna comment on cat reproductive cycles. This is
Is it the reproductive episode?
look.
We've
We've
already
done
had the bars,
the
yeah.
recent back-to-back tiefling relationships before. All right, he's just gonna brush that one off.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I forgot that Sarah was the bigot.
Yeah.
oh, just like can't believe a bird person questioning a fucking relationship between a cat person and a demon person.
I take offense at demon. So he's like, okay, well, yeah, I've had a thought. Do you want to talk in private somewhere, or like are people allowed to hear this, or what?
We
You said to keep it to myself.
yeah, we want to try and just not cause panic in the town, really. So let's do it privately.
Okay. And he like gestures you down to probably to the kitchen, which you guys haven't been in. It's small, but there's like a small stove and pots and pans and a cooking board.
And nothing but
I
chili.
think in my head, is it safe? Does it pass health and safety guidelines to have a cat woman running around here?
Probably not
Shitting on the
modern
floor.
health and safety guidelines.
Terrible.
Would you have to wear like a whole bodysuit? to go in the
Nappy, nappy,
kitchen? A nappy?
cat nappy.
No, no.
She wears clothes, guys.
I mean like a
It's-
hairnet, but everywhere.
She just sticks a fishbowl over her head.
Excellent.
These are not questions that I want to answer as a dungeon master. These are parts
Logan.
of the logistics of the world that I'm good with. It's
Yeah.
magic.
Logan, this is for my understanding of the law, buddy.
She's a magic cat. It's magic. She doesn't mock.
Are we all magic?
Yes.
Yes.
Any question that I don't want to answer, the answer is it's magic.
Okay.
It's magic. I don't have to explain shit.
Yeah. So yeah, he's like, okay. You said within one day. I'm gonna level with you, man. The mines, that's it for within one day. There's nowhere that nearby that's gonna have any magic, just like the mines, maybe if there's been like a recent churning. But no. If you said you've got 6 days, I can't guarantee it. But one of the traders who came in a few weeks ago, like a few weeks before all this started, he said that he was attacked by an old Colossus Guardian a couple of days away from here. It's out deeper into the wilderness, like uncharted territory deeper into the wilderness. But if it's a Colossus Guardian, it's Colossus tech. It's going to be magic.
I think we know what to do.
And who knows, it might be guarding something. Even if it wasn't guarding anything, even if whatever it's guarding is like long gone, the Guardian itself is going to be valuable and magical enough.
I think we do it, boys.
That might be the only option we've really got.
Wait, so we're stealing a Guardian? Like it's in a person?
No.
No, we're killing it, and then we're going to steal it.
Oh, okay.
To remind you guys, you faced a Colossus Guardian before. Sort of. Back when you were in those underwater ruins of Vitara, it was called. It was the huge underwater robot you fought there.
Is that the one where Sarah shot a arrow in the water?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Why are you gonna think of that?
So it's just clicked.
The thing is, that one had been underwater for like 2,000 years and was like pretty rusty and damaged by that time. This one he didn't say anything about water. This one might have been damaged by other things over the centuries. But if this one's in pristine condition, it's going to be worse than that was. Don't go in expecting an easy fight.
I mean, we're worse than what we were.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say.
You are definitely stronger than what you were then. That was like 4 levels ago.
And we might be in like open areas, so be able to actually fight without worrying about, being underwater.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready to eat ass and take names.
Okay.
And I'm all out of names.
Time to eat ass. What?
So
And I'm all out of ass.
Go ahead, Logan.
Cherish is like, okay, so you're going for the Guardian then. If you guys are leaving, what am I meant to say
Name Jeff.
To
everyone? Like, you guys came to help the village, and now you're leaving.
Tell them we're giving
People are
up.
gonna-
No.
Just keep
Well,
them busy with.
Wait, don't we
say-
have a-
Yeah.
Do we
Say
have
we-
our Sorry.
I was going to say just that we have managed to calm it down, the attacks from the elementals for now, but to ensure that it doesn't occur again, we need to go travel somewhere else, and we'll be back within a few days.
It definitely sounds like
I was
we're
going to
bailing.
say, do we still have our, we said like we wanted medals from Bulwark to show
Yeah.
that we were like
Yeah,
defenders of
you
the
have your
peace.
badges of office.
I think we all leave our badges of office there and promise to come back. We've got to come back
that
for our
sounds like
badges.
fair collateral. Yeah.
Are you going to
Yeah.
leave behind a magic item that looks like it's disguised as a badge, but instead it's just like a bit of wood?
I like how we go to the full extent of traveling to kill a monster instead of just infusing another item with magic, which... Okay.
I was thinking, why didn't we dress up a sack of potatoes as a human and just said, yeah, there's your thing.
You can try that if
It's
you want.
dumb, but it's not that dumb, guys. Not Rob level dumb, okay?
Oof.
Cheers.
How dare you bully my sweet boy Rob? I would never say anything like that to you, Rob.
Yummy.
All right, you guys are gonna set off on your journey then, I'm assuming. Are you guys going to take a long rest beforehand, or
Yeah,
what?
definitely. Well, we can, can't we? So we might as well. I need to recuperate my 3 lost hit points.
Okay.
6 days. become
And
5
also...
I
A
mean,
lot of
do we need
magic
a long
spell
rest?
slots.
Like, I could
Yes.
probably get away with just a short rest, and I'm thinking, how much time?
Dude, I
Can we
spent
spend?
so many. I've got like no level 5 spell slots anymore. I
got
used up a level 3, so I need to rest.
Actually, yeah, I've
I
only
got
got
nearly
2
eaten
level
by a
2.
stealing squid, so
Yeah, okay, yeah, long rest, sure.
yeah.
Good shout, Matt.
Spells, man. We need those spells.
Okay. So you guys all retire to your rooms. They have been like cleaned and like the beds have been made. Cherish has probably like taken the time to do that during the day.
Wish you didn't leave us a surprise.
No, that was Cherish, not Wonders.
Is it like a chocolate on the pillow, but because they don't like us, it's a shit on the pillow?
It's not. Wonders has just been locked in her room and will not come out. Like a couple of times, Cherish has like gone up with like a plate of food and been like, "Wonders,
Do you
everything
reckon?
okay?"
Do you reckon
Hey.
if I pulled the "Hey buddy, how you doing, buddy" at the door, that she might be willing to talk to us? You
Hey,
know?
look,
No,
if you
I
haven't
don't
touched
know.
your
You can
Weetabix
try to
and
talk to her if you
beans,
want. It's up to you. What do you want to say to her?
you haven't touched your Weetabix and beans.
Oh God.
Why is this my life? Why do I play D&D with you people?
You invited us.
I guess we could throw one of our badges underneath the door for her.
Mm-hmm. Is that your collateral? Is you're going to leave the badges with Wonders then?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave half with Wonders and half with
Cherish.
Woe.
I almost
okay.
don't trust them to not just melt them down and turn them into something else.
They've got
The
6
face of
days.
st-
They're
selling
currently fearing
steel.
for their lives.
Okay. So you all take your long night of rest. For Hierarchin, you probably have nightmares about a gigantic land shark almost eating you. And I'm sure all of you have fretful dreams about huge earth elementals rising up through the ground and destroying the village.
I have
Ooh,
nice
nightmares
dreams
of
of earth
soup.
elementals and me talking to them.
Okay,
Just-
yeah,
I got nightmares of soup.
makes sense. I only half understands what's going on anyway. So it's up to you guys how you want to do this. Previously, we have done wilderness travel, and then we've also not done wilderness travel for more safe journeys. I've got maps and stuff if you guys want to do wilderness travel for this 2-day journey. If not, then we can just fast forward 2 days to when you guys are approaching the thing.
I think
I'm fine
once
with-
we approach,
You've done it. You've done the wilderness thing beforehand, and you're at a higher level now. So it's up to you.
I'm fine with either, so it's whatever anyone else wants to do.
Okay, Matt, you've thrown your hat in the ring as well. What do you
Yeah.
got? What do the rest of you guys want?
Not fast.
Sarah, Nick, fast travel.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That sounds like a majority to me. So, you guys,
My works.
you have your brief journey. Maybe you get attacked during the night. Maybe you don't. You have like your Learman's tiny hut to protect you, and like this is true wilderness now. Like there's no roads out this far. You were already at the furthest settlement, and now you are going beyond that. At this point, like either there are the sounds of wildlife, or it's just dead silence and pitch black as you guys just make your way through difficult terrain over the course of 2 days, and it is tiring and it is uncomfortable and it is freezing cold because you started this campaign in summer, but that was a few months ago, and you're now in the land where the sun never shines, so it's starting to feel real cold. But towards the evening of your second day of travel, you sort of slowly, like one by one, it dawns on you that you haven't heard any sounds of wilderness for a couple of hours, and you haven't seen any insects, you haven't seen any birds, you haven't heard any like small animals or anything, which by now you're all experienced enough adventurers to mean there's something powerful in the area. And I mean, you know what's in the area. It's a guardian. You will have had a description of like the vague area and sort of where to find it. So you guys approach what is essentially it kind of looks like at one point, like thousands of years ago, like equivalent of Bronze Age, someone very successfully like dug into the side of a hill and made like a small hill fort inside. But over an extremely long time, it's just like fallen to disrepair, and there's like the occasional like maybe a small part of a stone pillar is like collapsed outside of it, but mostly it just looks like a cave into the side of a hill. In this white nothingness, and like you guys all have your own light sources and or ability to see in the dark, so I'm not gonna worry too much about like what you guys are able to see. But yeah, you find yourselves sort of outside of this big cave entrance. There's like a few pieces of rubble around the entrance of the cave, but like the last few hours of your travel have been characterized by just utter silence from the world around you. Nothing wants to come near here.
So, okay. Nothing wants to come here. Other than obviously what we see before, is there any kind of activity at all? Could we tell if there was like anything moving around in the place, or is it like just dead silence?
Make a perception check.
Perception. 1 second. I need my skills. Where are they? Jesus fucking Christ! What is that? Oh yeah, I get advantage anyway. 1 second.
Okay. You get advantage if it's based on hearing, right?
Listen, I'm looking out for sounds like as well. I'm looking out for anything.
Okay. It's just important for me because if something doesn't make any sound, you wouldn't notice it.
True. But yeah, so that one would be based. The second roll would be based on sound, if I like initially, and then obviously trying to listen out for anything. That makes sense.
There's no movement, or if there is, it's drowned out by the sounds of your party members' movement.
Deafening silence.
You guys would know a guardian like this. You fought one before. It doesn't need to move. It's a construct. It can just lay dormant for thousands of years and do nothing, and it can move whenever whenever the conditions are met in its programming. The one you met before was programmed to defend an area, so when you came into that area, it got rid of you. It chased you out, and then you came back in and killed it.
Yeah. Okay, so we know that much. Okay, so what's everyone want to do? Shall we just make our way in, travel in?
Sorry.
Explore the cave.
Sorry, did we take a long rest? Just trying to remember.
Yes. Well, you had 2 days in between as well, so.
Okay, so reset our shizzles.
So how many days left is that? 3 days?
You are at the destination now. You fast travelled.
We've got to go.
So there is just shy of 3 years. Again, it's hard to keep track of time with no sun. 3-ish days.
So is that yet a long rest?
Yeah, you've had 2 long rests.
Cool.
You're at the end of your 2nd day of travel. So yeah, what are you guys doing?
We're going in.
Let's move in then. Yep.
Cool. So, Risu and Yolia, you guys both step forwards towards the entrance of the cave over here, where you can see characterized by what was once a very long time ago a carved doorway, sort of Mines of Moria style. Make your stealth check now.
Yep, 17.
Are you separating yourself from the group or staying with them?
I will separate myself. Oh, I can't move my character.
Yeah, we can't move our characters, Logan.
All right, let me just fix that a second.
Where's the door? Is it
Over
further
here.
down? Oh, over there. Okay. Oh yeah.
Represents Rasulian, save settings. Represents save settings. Represents Chardington, save settings. Represents Hayakin, save settings. Represents Yolia. Okay, you should all be able to control your characters now.
Hey.
So, yeah,
Okay,
who's stepping forward? Who's doing what? Ott separated himself from the group.
I
He's
think-
trying to make a stealth check.
If I remember from my
I
last
also
time,
think, 1 second, you gave me the option to move Nick's character.
Oh, I think that's because you can control his character sheet from one time when like he wasn't here or something.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Hey, why are you moving me around?
Oh, it was when we were trying to sort out your spells.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't realise you could press arrow keys and move your character around. That's nice.
Oh, can you?
You can?
That's cool.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Hey,
Hang on.
I feel like I'm playing a game now.
Cool.
Yeah, there we go. I can't do it now.
So yeah. Who where?
I was
What,
gonna
where,
say,
and
I
what?
remember,
I remember.
when when we were in the cave, when I clapped my hands so loudly that it came out to come fight us. Could try and
I'm pretty sure
spit
you
out.
used a specific spell called like Thunderclap or something.
Yeah, I used Thunderclap, and it noticed us being there, and I imagine this thing might be willing, but will probably want to come get us if it hears something fucking about outside its territory, well, inside its territory.
Okay. So, is that what Erland is doing then?
Yeah, I'll wait
That's
until
one
everyone
question.
else is in place before, so
Alright.
everyone. I'll do Bardic Inspiration as well, actually.
I believe. Okay, who are you going to inspire?
I am going to inspire. Let's throw it out there. You know what, Sarah? Sarah, you're inspired.
Whoa, I feel it.
That gives you an extra dice you can add to rolls. So if you roll low on something, you can add that. I don't remember what the dice is. Matt will have to tell you.
What's the distance on a short bow? Range.
What's that? Sorry, Rob.
What's the range on a short bow?
It should say next to it. It'll be like
Is it 30?
90, 150 or something in brackets.
It says sneak 30 in brackets.
So that's you have to be within 30 feet to get a sneak attack with it.
Okay, right.
Okay. I haven't got it written there, but it's a crazy long range. It's like 100 feet, dude.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, it should be good. Cheers.
So it's like longer than the map is.
Yeah.
So, Matt, I'm gonna need you to tell me what the spell actually does. Like it says on the spell, like
Yep.
it is audible for a certain distance.
Yep, it is a cantrip. You create a burst of thunderous sound that can be heard up to 100 feet away. Each creature within range other than you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So I think what I'll do is I will go right to the mouth of the mouth
Okay.
of the beast,
Do we have to
and
worry about avalanches?
It's not a powerful. It's a cantrip. It's not powerful enough to do that.
it's more of a noise thing, isn't it?
Yes. It does do a little bit of damage, but it's not nearly powerful enough to do that. Okay, so you like clap your hands together and you make this enormous sound as like it shifts like this pure white earth away from you in like a circle around you.
Yeah.
And then you will hear much closer than you expected, the sound of shifting rock, and then this sound of metal on metal as a section of the wall, not far, like just a few feet within the doorway, like just collapses and lands, and steps out this enormous, just made in top. It looks like just a huge suit of armor, and it looks a hell of a lot like the other one you fought, only not rusted and beaten over centuries.
Yeah.
This one is
So cartoony.
definitely not pristine, but yeah. Ignore the shield, by the way. It's carrying a single enormous sword in one hand. The other hand is empty. But I feel like this is a good time for you all to roll initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Five, 6, 7.
What's wrong like the fuck?
Just need someone to get that 8.
Holy shit!
What? Try hard.
Almost.
You don't know how long I was hacking into the mainframe
What does he roll?
to get. I got a 24.
You got a nat 20.
Nice. I got 7.
I was going to say, the rest of us are all similar numbers. It's just Matt far and away ahead of
Yeah.
everyone else.
Ott's got a 6. Hearkin's got a 5. Risu's got a 7. So, you know, there's variance here.
I'm so confused.
fine.
What did I roll? Because hovering over it, there's a whole load of different
You
numbers.
got 6.
It's literally just a D20 plus dex.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
just,
right, so
just
2.
some weird calculation to work
Yeah,
it out.
it's doing a weird calculation, but don't worry about it too much. If you do it that way, it automatically adds you to the initiative order, which is why we do it like that.
Yeah.
And I will sort the initiative. And DJ, do you want to put on some battle music for us?
This
that-
map was given by Powered Zat Battle Maps.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually got hundreds of the maps like these. I had access to all of them for like $3. So
Is it ZAT or ZVT?
I think Z80.
It's definitely ZAT because it's an A.
Yeah.
Could be a
Just
V
look
with a line.
Could be
through
a
the top
V,
of it.
yeah.
Who the hell would do a V with a
Oh
line?
no,
through the top?
Zvutz might.
Could be Taz upside down.
It might have been Taz, actually. I can't remember.
Tasmanian
Anyway.
Devil.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Erlan, you're up first. This enormous thing has just emerged in response to your sound, and it's looking straight at you and bearing down with this enormous sword.
Kill it.
Well, I'm actually I'm genuinely thinking of what I should do. I might try and
Kiss it.
synaptic snap it off the
Okay.
bat.
Just
take a moment try to and- read
that spell.
Why'd he go there?
I think you're vibing, to be honest.
Great. Okay. Do you want to tell me how synaptic static works?
Yeah,
What it-
you choose a
so-
point within range and cause psychic energy to explode there. Each creature in 20-foot radius centered on that point must make an intelligence saving throw. Creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected by the spell.
2 or lower. Okay. So I have to make a saving throw.
I need to get out of range first. So I'm going to back off by a good 10 meters, 10, 20 meters anyway.
you right now?
I'm here. I'm 2 spaces in between us. So there's a whole person in between him, essentially.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. You're 15 feet away then.
Yeah, I'm going to
That's
back
fine.
up. And I'm going to do synaptic snap.
Cool. So, it only works on creatures with an intelligence of 2 or lower. This thing has an intelligence of 3, baby.
No,
You're
it
just barely
can't. No, it can't be. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected.
in. Yep,
Yeah.
so this thing has an intelligence
Oh,
of
sorry.
3.
Sorry.
It's just barely within the range of being able to be affected by this thing. It has just barely enough of a mind.
Yeah.
As, yeah, you send out this wave of psychic energy at it, and I have to make some sort of saving throw. What do I need to make?
Intelligence, yeah, but I don't know what the
It'll
failure
be-
state is.
On your spell page at the top, there's save DC in the table. I'm going to save you some time because I made a nat 20 there.
God damn it. That was a level 5 as well. Lucky!
It's still
Lucky!
hit.
Doesn't work that
I
way,
think
mate.
you
Doesn't
actually
work that
can
way,
force a reroll with lucky. I think that is a thing that you can do.
Let me read that first. Like I'm an authoritative voice on this matter. Logan.
Hello. Be on your
Help.
class page.
Yeah, I'm on. You can also spend one when an attack roll is made against. Does it count when it's made against you? Roll a d20.
Hang on.
No.
Really spend one of your luck points after you roll.
I don't think it does. I think I just failed that.
When an attack roll is made against you, yeah, you can only do it against attacks, then not against saving throws.
Damn.
So yeah, it succeeds the saving throw. I believe it still takes some damage. It's just not confused or something, right?
Let me have a look. Sorry for this all.
Yeah,
A target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a fail save, half as much as damage on a successful one. So he makes
8d6 halved. Cool.
so
Roll that for me.
4d6 isn't
No, just
too
roll
bad.
the 8 and then half it. Because the averages work out better.
Wait, what?
Roll 8d6 and then half that number.
Oh, okay. D6. 8.
By the way, fair warning, this thing has a lot of hit points.
So 34. So
That's all right. I'm gonna blast.
that's
it to
17.
pieces.
17 isn't too bad.
Okay. So you hit it with this wave of force, and it seems to have some sort of resistance. Oh, in fact, it has advantage on saving throws against magic as well. So it just seems to have some sort of resistance to magic, and most of the force of your blow just doesn't seem to affect it. But you do 17 damage.
Can I move any further?
yeah,
Or because I've moved.
You have 30 feet of movement total.
Yeah.
You can split that up however you want. Yeah, so you've only
Yeah,
moved 20
so
feet.
I
You've got 10
was
if you want.
here. So. I'm trying to break line of sight with him so I can sneak off, but I guess I'll just have to move behind. My good friend, Yoya, for the time being.
Always behind the cat mommy, I see.
Yeah.
Is that your
God damn it.
turn?
Yep, that's my turn. I'm happy with that.
Cool. Oh, you're up next. You are currently stealthed.
Right.
Is
so
it? Is it?
Is
Oh,
it up?
is it? Oh, no. It says
Yeah,
the
24 on my screen.
No, that's
That's me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, there's 2 of Ot. Okay.
What?
In the initiative order.
I've only got 6 for
Yeah,
on
I've
my
only got
screen.
6.
All right. Tell me what people
It's
have
the
got
knight's
there.
move.
It's
Yeah,
the
it's
big
the
right.
The
robot
knight and
man.
then Sarah.
The knight has like a 7.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Yolya, you don't have 18. Risu, you don't have 21.
I have
What the hell are you
She
getting
has
these
7.
numbers?
These must be from the last combat we had. And Hierarchian, what's yours?
5.
Not 14 then. So
It's
Ot
fine on
has-
my
14
screen.
if you want.
Risu has a 7, Ot has a 6, Yolya has a 6, Hierarchian has a 5, and Erlan
Yeah.
has a 24.
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome, we're about to do this. I thought you guys were all going to get to move before this thing when I rolled a 7.
Oh no.
Cool. In that
Get ready
case,
to die.
if I was to move to here,
No.
No.
it's not there.
Just no.
No, I just need to move
Get that arrow away from me.
a little bit closer. In fact, no, let's move up to melee. This thing doesn't have any, doesn't fear cat mommy. So, I want Yolya, Erlan, and Hierarchian to
Oh, God.
all make, I believe it's Constitution saving throws. Yes, it is. As this thing expels poison mist in a 15-foot cone in front of
Oh.
it.
Can it come out of its butt? That'd be
Oh,
fun.
there we go.
It does not.
No!
It's like its chest opens up
Oh,
and there's
wait,
like a little
um,
nozzle there that just like shoots a cloud of poison mist at you.
Is this just a one time
I'm
thing?
going
or is
to
it-
use my inspiration, Logan, to re-roll this
Uh-huh.
because I got a 9,
Uh-huh.
and I'm pretty certain that fails.
Uh-huh.
Just fucking do it.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Sucks
Ignore
down.
that one. Ignore that one. That one's the wrong roll.
Ah, okay.
Not that.
There you go. They're much better.
I don't know if I'll allow that,
got
though.
a
You rolled
plus
3
10.
times now. You rolled a nat 1 on that second roll, Alex.
Excuse me, but look at what it says. It says Dex saving
Yeah,
throw.
but
That's the wrong
We
one.
could just take the roll number and add the modifier.
No,
not
don't
one.
be.
I mean, alright, yeah, it's fine.
Stop
I
being
want to see
mean.
Cat
Wait.
Mummy get destroyed by a mace.
Does this
So,
does this fart linger, or is it a one-time hit?
It's for 1 turn.
Okay.
So it has a DC of 19. So Erlan, you succeed. Yolya, you just barely succeed. Hyakin, you take a lungful of this poison gas.
Why didn't you lucky?
Ooh, yeah,
Oh
lucky.
no, I suppose no. You're
No, I'm not allowed to do that. Ooh, that gas tastes good.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
you're all going to take some damage, but
Someone's got to clip
the
that,
2
please.
of you who succeeded are going to take half damage, and Hyakin is going to take full damage. Now, I'm just going to use this to roll the number because it's a lot of dice.
Oh my
But,
god. Are you sure there's nothing like tieflings are like immune to farts or something, or this?
Only fire, baby.
And-
Don't worry, I'm not
Cool.
adding anything.
Wait a minute, one sec.
Oh, sorry,
Say-
no, that's only 8.
He's not adding
There
anything.
we go.
He's not adding anything. He's only subtracting from your life.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, hey, I rolled below
So much
average,
for-
though, on the damage.
So
Yeah,
much for a
God.
long
damage.
rest.
So 15 points to the 2 who saved, and 30 points of poison damage to Hyakin.
I mean, you've
Do
rolled
you
it,
So
guys-
much for having that long
the
rest.
Do you guys
73.
want me to be kind?
No, let's go for it.
All right.
No.
Cool. The person who that
second.
was specifically
One
aimed
second.
at said no, so
Oh, okay. I was going to say it's
Bring it on.
poison. Do we take? Are we? Did you say it's poison damage?
it's poison damage.
Yeah, I don't take damage. I am immune to poison.
You don't take damage then. Okay.
How
What's
do you know
poison damage specifically?
Because purity of body.
Should
Oh,
I-
yeah, I've got that
should-
as well.
Oh, Logan, I know what you're pointing to. If I wore my disguise kit, now I could get around the fart because it wouldn't know who I
it
am.
wouldn't
yeah.
notice you were there, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing
I've
to
got
do
you.
with a certain really, really powerful magic item belt that you wear.
I said no, so I'm gonna look at this belt and I'm gonna kick myself in the face. But
Okay.
um,
Belt of Dwarven kind. Risu, you're up now. It just farted at Hyakin.
God fucking damn it!
Half poison damage.
Cool. I'm gonna fly back a bit because I don't know how far he can run. Yeah.
Mhm.
And can I go upwards? as Well?
Yeah. How far have you moved?
From it goes there to there.
So you
I'll
moved
just get
15
another drink.
feet. You
I'll
can
be
move
back in a
15.
second.
You got like 50 feet total, haven't you? So yeah,
Yeah.
you can use the rest of that to move off.
Yeah, so I'll just do 30 upwards then. That'll be cool.
Okay. Cool. So you're 30 feet in the air.
And so I don't have to worry about hitting these guys with any arrows.
Yep. You can just rain destruction down at this thing.
Yeah. I'll use my the nat 20 light arrow.
Okay, sure. So it's immediately a nat 20.
Yeah.
No, we won't. do
Something
it.
went wrong with the damage there.
Yeah, no, it didn't work right. So,
I don't know.
the damage, we're just going to take the damage for your bow normally, okay? And then we're going to double the dice for it.
Okay.
So just roll
The
an attack
longbow.
with your bow normally, and we're only counting the damage.
Yeah, by half this.
Cool.
Thank you.
So you rolled. Sorry, no, not your longbow, your flame string bow.
Flame string. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming.
Cool. That's much better. So 7 plus 4 doubled is 22. Plus 7 is 22 plus 7. With your first attack, you deal 29 points of damage to this creature as this beam of light shoots through and like punctures a hole straight through this thing, digging a few inches into the earth on the other side of it.
That's super cool.
And what,
And
what if I use the inspiration that Erlan gave me?
so the way that works, because Erlan isn't College of Valor, you can't add it to damage, but it would be like if you were to roll an attack and miss, or roll a saving throw and not get enough, you can then add his inspiration dice to that roll.
Okay.
Matt, you haven't told us what your inspiration dice is yet, by the way.
Give me a second.
It's on your class page.
I'm busy going through Twitter trying to find this Monster Can video. No,
What?
what is it on? Is it on
Last page.
Pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
D8, D10?
D10.
D10, yeah.
So you can roll a D10 and add that to stuff. You do have another attack.
Yeah, I'll probably use the light arrow again, but I don't think it.
You can only use your light arrow once, so this one is just a
it'll be the
normal
flame
attack.
string. Okay.
So, let's check his armor class. Ooh, you do hit with a 21.
Ooh.
So it deals another 10 points of damage for a total of 39 points this round, huh? That's good damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Still fine. 39 points of damage. Okay. And who's up next? Ott.
Hello.
Now it's your turn.
So do bolts, well, arrows give away my position?
Yes.
Great. Where was it? Okay, which bolt? It's a crackling beam. Does it come from me?
Yes. In fact, connect a tether between the two of you.
Okay, so that's real obvious. Same with chromatic orb. Same with burning acid. God damn it.
Any attack you make will reveal your position.
Okay.
I'm going to say that right now.
Yeah.
You can try and hide again afterwards.
Yeah, I could probably
if
still
you
hide
break
again
line
after.
of sight.
So yeah, I think I will. I'm going to use. Oh, I can't use bolts. So well, actually no. I'm going to move 15. So 5, 10, 15 feet to there. So then I'm not going to hit my fellow man. I'm going to use. Where was it? Burning hands. Which bolts?
Okay, what's the range
second
on which
level.
bolt?
Oh wait, is that 30?
Because you are currently
Oh,
45 feet away-ish.
Wait, okay, so 15 feet from there brings me to there. Okay, so that should be close enough, right?
Yep, that's within 30 feet.
Cool, and then I presume I can go back behind the tree after with the range.
You have 30 feet total of movement, so yes.
Okay, cool. So then I'm going to use Witch Bolt at second level. So at higher levels, when you cast a spell, second level higher, the initial damage increases by 1d12. Yeah, so I was trying to look at something else. Yeah, 1d12 for each slot above first. So yeah, I'm going to roll this then. What?
I'm just looking at what you need to do. So yeah, you need to make a ranged spell attack first. So I'm just going to take control of your character sheet to tell you +5. So d20 +5 to see if you hit.
Okay. Advanced dice roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 20.
So 20 total, that does hit. So yeah, roll your 2d12 as you just reach out with this tether of lightning and like latch around his wrist.
Oh no, you heard that?
Yep.
I thought it was on me.
COVID.
It's
Don't
20.
tell
We
anyone.
all have COVID now.
It's
Yeah,
the
you've all got
fucker.
COVID now. Sorry.
Damn it.
It's the fart gas.
Sorry, not sorry.
So,
The initial damage is increased by 20.
This music's too loud.
okay, hang on, just one moment, sorry. If it takes 1d12 lightning damage and each your turn, you can use your action to do 1d12 lightning damage. The spell ends if you use your action to do something else. If the target is ever outside of the spell's range, so you have to stay within 30 feet of this thing.
Damn, so I've got to stay visible to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to keep doing damage after turns after this.
Oh,
So,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
20 points of damage to this thing now, though. As lightning crackles across it, and you hear like this mechanical groaning.
Right, is it? No, it's more than 20, isn't it? So it's 20 plus the 20 from.
What? No,
sorry,
it's
no,
2d12.
1d12. Oh wait, I did 2d12. I'm stupid. Sorry.
Yes, because you cast it at a
11.
higher level. Yeah.
Right. Got it.
Yeah. And then on turns after this, you can just say, I deal another d12 if you use your action to do that. So you don't have to roll to hit on turns after that, as long as you keep the spell concentrated on and that. So.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Cool. You blast this thing. You guys are doing damage to this thing. Like, you can see it is, like, staggering backwards as it takes hits. You still have some movement and a bonus action.
If I were to move to, like, here,
yeah,
then would my bolts be hitting my fellow man?
No, that's fine. It'll
okay.
Curve over
so
them.
5, 10, 15. I think I can move to there.
Okay.
Cool.
How far away are you at the minute? 20 feet away. Okay. So, next up is Yolya, huh?
Yeah. So, you said it looks... Is it visibly... Like, does it look visibly hurt? Like,
it's taking damage from your attacks. It's still got a lot of hit points.
Okay. So, yeah, as I'm already in melee combat with it, I think what I'll do is I'll use this opportunity to probably just look for some unarmed strikes upon him.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Does not hit. Your fist pings off the armor, and you hear the familiar voice in your head say, that one was my bad. Hang on, I wasn't ready.
God damn it. Right, anyway, obviously I use my second to hit. I'm guessing 24 does.
It does hit. 14 damage on that attack.
Nice, okay. Yeah, and obviously I'll just...
the voice say, come on, we can keep going.
Yeah, I'll use a flurry of blows to hit him again.
Okay, that one channel a key point through the gloves and get another hit. Yep, you got one more attack.
Ooh. Can I get it to do a... which one is it again? I want it to do... dexterity check. The dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, what's the DC?
I'm
going to assume a 10 doesn't beat that.
No, I'm pretty certain my DC is a 14.
Okay,
Pretty
I'm going to say it's not like the force of your blow knocks it off its feet or anything, so much as like as you're attacking and driving it back, you like force it onto like bad terrain and it loses its footing and falls to one knee.
Okay, and then obviously I use my final blow on it.
Yep, with advantage because it is prone.
Yep, I'll do advantage just in case I do more damage, but I do.
One more point. Okay, so that's another 14 points.
Come on, save something for me to attack.
Oh, trust me, there's still plenty left.
There's still plenty. I only hit it 3 times. So
Only
14, 28.
41 total.
Yeah, 41.
You're hurting it. You're hurting
Imagine
it.
if I'd also managed to hit it with the other one, an extra 9. It would have been 50 damage in one turn.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Hyarkin, you're up next.
Hyarkin's up next, and because he farted in my face, I'm going to blast him to smithereens.
Okay.
Immolation.
Immolation.
Do a dexterity saving throw.
Matt, did you find the monster dong?
No, I found it yet. I'm so fucking annoyed.
What do you try?
While
What
we're
are you trying to
fighting this,
find?
are you just looking around for?
I'm trying to find. Yeah, honestly, the Twitter I'm having to look through is after a flown monster truck park. That's what I'm having to go through Twitter using.
I'm
God
sorry.
damn it.
I must have missed something at some point somewhere. What the hell are you looking for on Twitter?
Sorry.
I must be so drunk I have no idea what he's on about anymore.
Yeah, okay. Just one moment. Alex, your attacks count as magical weapons, don't they? Your fists?
Yes, unarmed strikes. I can use it. The class as a magical attack.
That's fine. So, Hyarkin, you cast Immolation.
I do.
Spend
Now you're going
the
to tell me I'm
spell
not
slot.
allowed to or something.
No, you cast it, and fire consumes this creature, and you spend the spell slot, but it is completely unharmed by fire.
What?
It's immune to fire, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. That's
man.
part of a long
What-
list of things that it is immune to.
Jeez. Would I have known that if I used like one of my
Maybe if
Arcana
you,
check
like,
or something?
Yeah, if you'd taken time to like search your memories and think before the fight about, what do I know about
Jeez.
these things? I fought one before or
I
something
got
similar
caught up
to
in the
it before.
moment, didn't I?
Yeah,
Uh,
you just
damn it.
blasted it with your biggest hit and did.
Well, you know,
nothing.
you may as well do the wild magic
got
if that still
removed, God
counts.
damn
Oh
it.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
magic
they
says
got removed.
actually it'd take less damage from Reese's. No, wait, sorry, your bow overcomes resistances. I take it back. Risu would still do full damage because her bow special.
It looks like I'm in her direct line of sight for that bow.
She's like 30 feet in the
I'm
air
up in the
instead.
air.
It's fine.
Yeah, it better have just like skimmed me or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, wild magic. What do I need to do? Roll D100.
Roll a d20.
D20.
There you go.
Yeah, no surge this time. It's 5 or lower.
Okay. I'll take that. God damn it.
Erlan,
Oh my
we're back
God.
around to your... What on earth?
Right, so Logan, how far into the trees do I have to go for it to count as hidden?
Oh.
Like, would 15 count? Would 15 go?
Oh, man.
Why?
Look in
Uh,
the Discord.
So, you can make an action to try and hide. But yeah, it's essentially just like if you break line of sight, like diving into those bushes, yeah.
So they're bushes, okay, yeah, awesome. Right, I'm gonna dive into the bushes then.
Okay,
and
it's
then
going to
I'm
know you're in the bushes. It's not going to know exactly where. And you
it's
have
not
to use
gonna
your
know-
action to make it a stealth check.
That's what, well, I was gonna pop greater invisibility.
Okay, that's different. Yep. Use your action to pop greater invisibility.
And can I try and sneak out now? Would that not allow me to, because it's an action?
You still have 15 feet of movement, yeah?
But I need to sneak my
roll
way
your
out.
Stealth. Yeah, roll stealth
Yeah.
though.
I get advantage, don't I?
Yep. Oh, shut it. Oh my god.
Wow, it's not gonna beat that, Logan. It's
Yeah.
definitely not gonna beat that.
Yeah, you're fine. 31.
Right,
yeah,
so
you got
I use
15 more
15
feet.
feet of movement, so I've got another 15 feet. There you go. So I want to get right next to it. Right.
Okay.
I've done.
Somehow you escape from the bushes, making like without disturbing a single leaf. No one knows that you're there, not even your teammates.
Yeah. Right. Awesome.
Okay.
The king of
And,
stealth has arrived.
It did want to attack Erlan, but he's not there anymore. So it's going to move to...
No.
Who would be a nice target to hit? You
Go
know what, first
away.
of all, it's going to move 10 feet forwards.
I was gonna say, is there gonna be like a Omayo more Shinderu? Is he just like teleports behind it like Risu and just one shot there?
Nani.
No, don't worry about that. We'll get her later.
So,
Oh.
first of all, it's going to make some melee attacks.
Oh, wait, first of all, I need to roll a d6. So it's going to make some melee attacks. We'll have the first one be against Yolia, shall we?
Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That is a 17 plus 13 with its sword to hit you.
Yeah,
I'm assuming
that
that'll
one,
about get you.
100%. Jesus
Okay.
Christ, what a fucking attack bonus.
Yeah, you're at a higher level now, baby.
Damn, it's nearly on pot. It's more than mine. That's
Yeah.
So, let's roll some damage, shall we? Ooh, those are good numbers.
So those are bad numbers for everyone else.
Are you sure we just can't just give the gold?
That would be 33 damage as this enormous sword whips around and slices into you, creating a huge gash down you. And how do you feel about another attack, Alex? Let's press the advantage while we got it, shall we? That's not quite as much. Hang on. Plus 13, though. That is an 18 to hit you.
no, that misses.
Oh, good! You duck under the second sword swipe. And, yeah, it'll make its third attack with its other hand that is not holding the sword against your boy Hyakin. That's a 17. Does that hit you, Hyakin?
Wait, I missed that. Was that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Hold on, I'm loading it.
Oh yeah, Matt, did you?
Yeah,
see
it does.
Done.
14 plus
Okay.
hits me.
Say that again.
You
Sorry.
want me to be kind?
Yeah.
We'll just wait till.
Shield.
How
Shield.
dangerous is it?
It's big.
Oh, okay, be kind.
You have a spell called Shield.
Yeah, I know
will
that. I
Boost your
cast
AC
shield.
by 5. Okay.
Yeah.
So, roll a Wild Magic Surge. D20.
I knew that. I'm
Yeah,
good at
totally.
D&D, guys.
Yeah,
No
yeah. yeah.
Surge. Is you bring up this arcane shield that deflects this fist as it comes flying out towards you. Erlan, technically, it has left your threatened range, so you could get an attack of opportunity if you wanted.
But I would lose my stealth, wouldn't I?
You'd still be invisible, but it would know that you were there.
Attack it.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to because I can get more hits on him. Because I can only get 1 hit, can't I? If he
Yes.
leaves, I can't get the 3 I can normally get. So
You would only
I'll,
get advantage on the first hit anyway from stealth. In fact, no, you get
Still-
advantage on all 3 for being invisible.
so I'd rather not.
Okay, sure. That's fine.
Gotta
So,
play the long game.
Sarah, you're up next. This thing has just done a huge portion of Yolia's health in 1 hit, and luckily she dodged the second, and Hyarkin protected himself from a 3rd attack.
Completely of my own free will.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not thanks to any deity in the sky telling me to use a shield.
This is like, I got you, bro.
Yeah, my magic items.
Say I slept with the imp once more fucking time, huh?
You owe me.
Okay, 2 flame
I mean-
bows on the way.
All right. Second one does not hit. Has an AC of
Oh.
20. Do you want me to be kind?
Yeah.
Someone inspired you.
Oh, yeah.
Inspired me.
Someone
Roll.
inspired you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what do I roll?
Wow. Wait to say thanks. Jesus.
It's a D10 that you can add to that second attack.
Ah, okay. So then that would have the
Another 9. Yeah, that'll hit.
yeah.
So that is 12 plus 22. Okay. That is 34 points of damage as these 2 things. And you can see, like, it's confused that it's taking damage from fire. It's not used to that. But you're hurting it a lot now. And,
Yeah. So that's pretty much all I could do. Like, any of
Okay.
my spell items are all area and everyone's in there.
okay,
Right.
it's hurt. You're up next.
Take that, tin head.
All right. So my burning hands, my witch bolt.
Bolt.
Then, if I'm less than, well, if I'm next to the guy that I'm attacking, does that damage me, or give me disadvantage?
No, so the way Witch Bolt works, it is a lightning tether between the 2 of you.
Okay.
It can see that tether. It's not, so you're not going to be able to hide from it. It's going to know exactly
Oh,
where
yeah.
you are.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
As long you can dismiss that whenever you want, but as long as it is there, you can use your action to say, "I do 1d12 of damage to him," without needing to make any rolls.
Okay. In that
But
case,
that's your action.
yeah.
To do
So
that.
yeah, I know I'm on him. That's fine. If I were to stand next to him, here
Mhm.
or here, would I get
Yeah.
advantage because of my thingamajig, my class thing? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, you were flanking him.
Flanking
That's
him,
not a specific thing from being a rogue. Anyone gets that. But you would get sneak attack from flanking him, yes.
yeah. Sick. Oh right, even though I'm not stealthed, I still get sneak attack.
Because it's anytime you have advantage. Sneak attack is kind of a misnomer.
Yeah. I thought it's
More
like if
just
they
like
don't know you're there.
critical attacks.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, I get advantage on. Is it advantage on the attack or on the damage?
Yes,
Okay.
on the attack.
Okay. Well, it doesn't really make
So
any
Witch
difference,
Bolt
I guess.
will not count for sneak attack though, because it's a spell. Only dex-based weapons will.
Oh right. Okay.
So like your short swords
Yeah.
or your bows.
Out of curiosity, if I was like up here, like the opposite side to, well, actually no, anywhere really, would I get sneak
Uh-huh.
attack because on my bow because there's other people surrounding?
I'd allow it.
Okay. In that case,
There's also the variant rule that we have used previously, where as long as you don't move, you can use your bonus action to aim carefully and give yourself advantage.
Yeah, I don't have any.
We've done that previously.
Yeah, I don't have any
well,
plan to use a bonus action. Don't need to sneak because I'm out in the open. So yeah, I will use my. Yeah, I'll use my. Let's just double check. Flame tongue is 2d6. Bow is 1d6. Yeah, I'll use my short sword. So I'm going to move to there. Basically surround this guy.
Okay, sure.
There.
Make your attack with advantage. Flame tongue. Okay. Nat 20 will about do it. So.
They're both rolled identical.
How do you both roll?
Unfortunately, you roll a 1 on each of those. So
they're identical.
What is the odds of rolling a nat 20 twice as well as
I think
4 on that one? Seriously?
I think roll 20
right.
fucked up. I'm calling
For
it.
starters, it's immune to fire damage, so it doesn't take the full thing. It takes 2 less damage.
Oh, crap,
so it takes 2 damage from your normal slashing damage getting doubled. Plus 5 is 6 damage. Plus your sneak attack damage, however, that you need to roll.
Oh yeah, which is class. Sneak attacks 5d6.
Okay, roll that.
27.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Okay, so that is.
that's real good. Yeah.
I don't know if you double your sneak attack. It says double all the dice. Do you guys want to double the sneak attack or not? I'll leave it up to you.
It might be a good idea to check the rules on that, actually.
I tell you what, we'll check the rules afterwards. We'll say for now that you do.
Sick.
Okay, so that is because it says all the dice. So 60 points. How much does it have left?
Finesse all ranged.
Hey, so you do 60 points of damage. It had exactly 59 health remaining.
Oh my god.
Oh god damn.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to do a single point of damage.
I mean, there's been
So it had a total
last
of
game,
210 hit points, and you guys burst that down stupid quick.
Yeah.
Why am I not surprised, to be honest?
You went full supernova on that thing.
So, out of curiosity, which spells would have worked against it if fire didn't?
Lightning would have. Any
Lightning.
of your spells would have. As
Oh,
long as they
any
don't
of them
do-
apart from fire.
So it's immune to
it's immune to psychic damage. It would have an extra 15 health HP because of mass. You know, it's been like 4 rounds. I'm not going to count that.
it's immune to fire, poison, psychic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons, or weapons made with adamantine. It's also immune to charmed, exhausted, frightened, paralyzed, petrified, and poisoned.
What isn't
It
it?
has
Yeah.
120 feet of dark vision.
And it only understands Colossus.
Anyone speak Colossus?
No.
No, it's a dead language.
But yeah,
Not to
Matt,
him, it's not.
did you get to see the dong?
I did indeed.
You did.
My
Is it
life's
ventilator?
purpose is complete.
So,
I will fade away from this universe.
Oh,
A happy man.
Oh god.
Logan,
He went to
Hello.
grab a monster
I
can to
just
compare
looked
it.
up the crit thing, and yes, sneak attack is also modified by that, so that
Okay,
damage is definitely
God
correct.
damn it.
So,
Holy
Rob,
shit.
describe the finishing blow to us.
Oh my
Wait,
goodness.
does Rob kill? Did
Yeah.
Rob kill it?
It had 59 hit points.
Oh wow!
Sarah, I
Um,
look like something out of like Men in Black.
What, the dong?
Please tell me it's not back in the chat.
No.
No.
NSFW. Do you need me to put the NSFW tag on that?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that thing, I was just like, "What?"
Yeah, all shocked.
Oh my days.
What?
Yeah,
You mean
that's-
yours isn't that big?
Rob, describe the finishing blow then. How do you
Right,
kill this
so
thing?
how tall's he? He's like 3 feet, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
There we go,
short.
guys.
He's a halfling. And
Yeah.
this thing is like 15 feet tall.
So
It's huge.
Ott jumps 20 feet into the air with his.
Does like a triple front flip.
Yeah, exactly. does a double front flip and smashes his flame tongue short sword tip down into the skull, well, into the helmet.
Just the tip.
Tip down into the skull of this guy, slashing all the way through, and his body splits in half, blood everywhere.
Okay.
Everyone within 15 feet has to clean their clothes.
Constitution check.
There's no blood, but in fact,
Damn it.
hot oil does spray over all of you, and you all take 1 point of fire damage. Hayarkin, you are resistant to fire damage, and we always round down, so that's 0 points of fire damage to you.
Good. As it should be.
But the other 3 of you all take 1 point of fire damage
Brilliant.
as hot oil splashes on you. As the 2 halves of this enormous golem split down the middle and fall apart from one another, just barely missing Hayarkin and Yolya.
Good there for him.
But, yeah,
Hell yeah.
it's a clean cut as well. Straight through with your magical sword.
So who dealt the most damage that round?
You were 60, I think.
Who was second verse then?
I think, Alex, you did like 45, didn't you?
I think it was 50. Or was it? No, it was 41.
You missed with one of the attacks.
Yeah, so it's
40
it was
something.
41.
Yeah. Risu, you did a lot. You did like 40 odd as well.
Yeah.
I only got the synaptic snap off it, and it was only half effective, so I only got 15.
Technically, it shouldn't have done
17.
any damage because it's immune to psychic, but I forgot that.
Yeah.
Even with
Great,
my-
so I did nothing.
Wait, so
Well, no, you still did the 15 points, but it shouldn't have, but it's fine.
out of
That
curiosity,
was me. I screwed up that.
yeah, out of curiosity, if he wasn't immune to flame, how much would I have dealt?
An extra 2 points of damage.
Oh right, okay.
Because you rolled a 1 on your damage for that.
Amazing. I really think Roll20 fucked up because I double clicked it rather than pressing it, and it rolled
but it
identical.
rolled 2 attacks.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, whatever.
You beat it.
I beat it.
Yeah.
I want more damage.
Yeah.
That's all.
Why are you guys fucking trolling about
Penises, apparently.
the not safe for work? I can't believe I'm being
Jesus
asked to put my
Christ.
birthday in
What is that?
I
on
mean,
my
it's
own
okay now. It's
fucking
18
chat.
plus, right?
18
Yeah.
plus now.
Wait, I can't open up the chat. I guess my
Yeah,
account
I'm
goes
being
to
asked
it.
to put
You
my
have to
date of
type in your
birth in on my
birthday.
own goddamn server.
That said to me like, "Oh, this is not safe for work. Do you want to continue?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I do."
No, we're Christian boys.
It's funny.
Does this mean that we can now postpone in this and it'd be fine?
Absolutely.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sure I can find some.
I
quite quick.
I actually knew a Discord server which had like its own porn channel, and it was just why? It's so confusing a concept that you're like, oh, I want to show this porn to the boys. Oh,
Okay.
Christ.
That does sound weird.
Yeah.
So getting
Well,
off
funny
that
enough-
topic, though, and returning to the world of make-believe.
Oh, you mean yourself? Okay, yeah, one sec.
Yeah. You stand over the now split in half body of this enormous iron golem. That was challenge rating 17, by the way. You obliterated that.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That was meant to be a deadly encounter.
No, he got.
I only lost 1 health. Who lost the most health in this?
Me.
Me, I lost
Yeah.
like 40 or something.
Damn.
Yeah,
You
you took like
I
you took
lost
shit.
30.
60 wasn't it? Or
You
30.
each lost 30.
Yeah,
I lost 15
I lost
though.
more than a third of my health in one blow.
Aha.
Yeah, if that thing had had a couple more turns, it would have knocked someone down, but you just burst it down with damage.
Like a little bitch.
Hell yeah. I was
Right,
planning to. Yeah.
I guess we gather up the pieces and head inside the cave. I was gonna
So,
say, yeah.
So, you guys have taken apart a golem like this before. You will know that it has, I think it's called an arcane core, which is like the power source for this thing. Once upon a time, you bought one of those to a dragon. That would be a pretty powerful relic. Erlan, you go to investigate the cave, and it literally like goes back 10 feet before it's just completely caved in. There was probably once Colossus ruins here, but underground, thousands of years ago. There's nothing left.
So
We
what was
find-
he
can I-
there for?
He
Guarding
was
it.
left here to defend it.
Yeah.
He didn't do a good job.
Well, he didn't.
Well, he did
no
for
one got into
1,000
it.
years.
No one got in.
Right. Do we transport the body back then, or is there specific? Does
Wait,
our
we can't get
book
in there, then, I'm
smart?
guessing.
No, it's blocked off.
It's very caved in.
Does Mr. Booksmart know anything which would be a specific note of this thing?
I mean, you guys have taken one of these apart before. It has an arcane core. You guys can get at that pretty easily. This thing's already been cut in half. It's probably just right there. This it's
welcome.
hot, by the way, burning hot to the touch. You'll have to let it cool down.
Bag of holding
We've got
doesn't
shit
count,
tons
does it?
of snow, don't we? So
Does the bag of holding care about hot?
as long as it doesn't touch the rim and set the bag on fire.
dump it in the snow. God damn,
This is-
man.
All right, Matt. I should remind you, this isn't snow. This is because there's no pigment in any of the vegetation down on the surface.
Oh,
Because
I
there is
apologize.
no
I'm
light.
sorry.
Everything is just ghostly
Yeah.
white. Down here on the
Ugh.
surface, it always looks like this.
Oh God. My apologies. I
That's
don't know
fine.
the law enough. See, but when I wanted to ask about the law earlier about about the cat's biological reproduction system.
Hey
you-
guys, session's
got
over.
annoying.
Good game, everyone. I'm really glad you all came tonight. This is super fun.
Right. I guess we head back then. I guess we got nothing else to do here.
So, yeah, you all. I mean,
What
there's.
did we get from it?
Well, you got the arcane core from it. Do you guys want to?
I'll take the helmet,
try and salvage it?
shotgun.
Yeah,
Well,
let
bow
me
and
get
arrow.
something from it. After all the damage it did from me, I'm gonna get something.
Okay, what do you want to try and take from it? It's a huge
Uh,
suit of armor full of mechanical parts.
I want the armor.
I'll grab
I
a
will sell it.
cog or something.
Okay.
What's it called? The Guardian. Is it a Guardian or?
I mean, yeah.
It's-
What's in it?
All right. In D&D
is it?
terms, it's an Iron Golem, but this is a Colossus Guardian. It would be what it's called here.
Colossus
it is.
Guardian helmet. Cheers.
It was a Guardian created by the race called Colossi.
I want the
Oh,
rest of the armor. I'm gonna flog it.
You want to
That's
get? You want to
incredibly
get
huge. There is no way you could carry that, and it would fill up the bag of holding.
Damn it! I was gonna ask. Are you older?
Bag
Could
of
we
holding has
share the
limited
parts
space.
between us then?
Okay.
Like if I took the boots.
The stronger among you, most
we
of you
managed
are
to kill
weak,
them,
weedy people. Risu is
How
strong,
rude.
but she's also very small. Yolya is fairly strong. Erlan, I don't think you're very strong, are you?
I did pick it up last time and take it with me. I'll put that there.
What's your strength modifier?
Don't think very good at all. I'm just afraid you're gonna slam me down. It's only one. Ah, that's sad.
You're not weak, but you're not really strong enough that you could carry pieces of this for day, a huge beat. You could carry its helmet, definitely, but
Carry the helmet.
if you were to say, oh yeah, we split up this whole thing and take some of it.
Oh
with
yeah,
us,"
Christ, yeah.
you couldn't do that between you. Risu is too small to feasibly carry this thing,
All right. Another
and
proposition.
so
then.
Yolya and Erlan would be the only ones large enough to feasibly carry it.
Could I carry the helmet like a hermit crab?
God's sake.
Last
Okay,
question
another
then.
proposition. What are you saying?
Could we cut down a tree and make a
part of
sled and drag it behind us?
Okay. Yes, definitely. However, that will slow you down significantly and exhaust you guys,
Okay.
dragging this incredibly heavy thing behind you.
And
Doesn't
we've
have to be the whole
also
thing.
that will reduce our travel time as well. I'm presuming
Yeah.
we
It
got to
will
get back
increase your
quick.
travel time, yes.
And this is when
You
we have
maybe 3 days.
yeah, this is when we get back in plenty of time, and Logan's like, oh, by the way, no, that wasn't enough for them. They want more. And so we
They
only have,
also
3
want
days.
bodies.
Oh yeah. So we are still digging up bodies,
No.
No.
Or are you?
or are we? I mean, this would be a pretty big body for them to say, ah,
We are the bodies.
oh yeah, shit.
Oh, okay, they kill you guys then.
Is this the end of the
Ah.
campaign? we
Yeah.
weren't supposed to get to the other side of the map. It was just
Bad
a
end.
bad How disappointed would you be, Logan, if
So-
the campaign ended that way?
Wow. Such is life, and move on to the next one.
Damn it,
You-
campaign.
I'd like
You drew the
take a
line
few
at the
weeks
fart
off to
jokes.
write something, but you know.
Rob
You drew the
DMs.
line at the fart jokes.
Yeah, I did. And monster can penises.
Rob DMs campaign.
That was the drama I went through.
This far and no further. This is where I draw the line. Okay. So,
How about that shield, though?
Erlan is. It doesn't have a shield. That's just
Oh.
the best looking model I could find.
Yeah.
It has a
What about its
huge
sword?
sword.
What about
I'll
yeah?
take-
What about
I'll
its
take the
Is there
sword.
Anything with it? Anything about it, or is it just a giant sword?
I think it's rusty as fuck by now.
Okay. It would probably be pretty damaged by the ages. However, it has like archaeological significance. It's not a magic weapon. It counted as a magic weapon when this creature used it because this creature is magical. But yeah, it's just like this enormous. In anyone's hands, it would be like a great sword and then some. You'd need a crazy high strength mod to use it.
So,
But it's probably worth some money
yeah.
to someone who knows about Colossi. It's a historical thing, definitely.
Could two people carry it on their shoulders?
Yeah. The sword is small enough that I would let you guys carry that. It's fine.
All right.
It's just like, I'm not going to let you say, I take the entire thing with me.
That was my plan.
You could drag it.
What about his boots as well?
You'd have to, it would literally be cutting this thing's feet off. It'd take you some time to do. You could do it. You've done it before.
We've cut people's feet off? I don't remember that.
No, the last time you fought one of these golems, one of you took its shoe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which was its.
I mean, is it wearing shoes? I'll take a shoe.
It's got giant feet. You'd have to saw its feet off.
Okay.
You know what I say about big feet?
It's a huge robot, okay?
I'll take its magnum dong.
You can take
Magnum
giant
dong.
robot foot.
Is that a
Magnum robot
monster
dong.
cannon there?
I hate this so
Jeez.
much.
Once again, are you happy to see me?
God damn it!
Is that a pickle Rick?
Anyway,
Right.
We're so close to the
Sorry.
end.
I'm taking that
guys.
sword,
Yeah.
guys. Whether you
Get
like
this
it.
done so I can level you guys up, please.
Oh, sweet. Let's go. We're taking the sword
One sec. It's,
Okay.
so is there
and helmet.
literally nothing else here of worth other than this?
No, I don't think so.
We
This
look
isn't
around.
a
There you
dungeon.
go.
This was a place with a powerful magical creature. You came here to get a thing on very short notice.
Okay.
Real
So-
short notice because we've got to get back.
Yeah, you don't like if you want to stay longer and try and like excavate this place, you're definitely going to run over time.
Yeah, no,
There
we
might
don't want
be
to do that.
stuff deeper down.
No, that's too long. So if we took everything of notable value off this creature, off this colossal, then
Probably, yeah. There's someone marked down the arcane core and whatever you guys are stripping off its body.
Shall I take the core? As I did the
I'll take a
finishing
pink.
blow.
I'll take the helmet.
Okay, cool.
I'll grab the sword. Probably smartest.
Okay.
Bagsy selling the sword there.
Fuck's sake.
Exclamation mark 4, skip Matt.
There we go, yeah.
He's too drunk.
So, yeah,
Oh.
we can fast forward through the travel again. It does take you another 2 days. You're probably up to your final day on this thing before you guys arrive, just because of like being slowed down by carrying stuff and like taking a long
There's
rest
a
before you came
Giant
out.
chick.
There's a giant bird which has eaten actually everyone in the village. It's a ghost town now. Everyone's dead. No quest rewards.
Quick, erase it.
Yeah, when you come back, you are met by cheering villagers. As someone with loose lips said, "Hey, they're coming back with a thing to fix this," and you come back like
secrets.
laden with. Well, you said that he's allowed to say you had gone away to try and fix this, and you've now come back laden with giant robot parts.
Are they like cheering questionably? Like, yeah.
No, they're
Yeah.
genuinely ecstatic to see you guys.
Oh, really?
Like
they're, you're the saviors of the village now. They haven't been attacked for 5 days.
They don't know it's
Yay.
There we go. Took me a while.
So-
Told you we were coming back.
Yeah, what are you guys going to do? Are you going to check in with people, or are you heading straight down the mines?
Let's go check with.
Let's go to the
Let's go
pub.
get our badges back. I
Balance
think.
it out
let's
by
go
slaughtering
check in
someone.
with Wonders and Cherish, and hope to God Wonders calm down a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's been the better part of a week. Wonders has calmed down, and but she is very cold. She's like, "You're back. Welcome back. I trust you guys have been successful, and this is all going to be sorted out now. No one else has to die.
Let's hope so.
Okay. Get on with it then.
frosty bitch.
Yeah. Her friends are dead.
My friends are dead, and they could have been prevented because as long as they didn't mine a load of the stuff they shouldn't be mining. But
Guys, we should balance it out because
It's like-
they've had
Alright,
5
she's-
days of not being murdered. So we should just balance it
Yeah,
out by killing one of theirs.
She's had time to come to terms with, yeah, obviously he didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. He wasn't doing anything unusual.
Was it
He
him that
just-
actually excavated it, or
No,
was
Yeah,
it?
but it's
no.
not. It
I
was.
thought it was
yeah.
someone down in the mine, and they gave it to him on the way up, and he was like, "Cheers," and gave them like a gold piece for it, type of thing.
No, people are allowed to take whatever gems they find after a shake-up. It's quite often that there will be gems like that, and quite often Woe will come down and he'll help out with mining, and he will search for stuff for his collection. He didn't find a giant elemental. He found a gem. That gem
Yeah.
happened to be part of a giant elemental that was buried. So he took this gem, not knowing that it was going to cause any problems, and it happened to cause all of this. Wonders is capable of understanding all that, and she's had a few days to come to terms with the fact that he didn't mean any harm by it. That doesn't make it feel any better that lots of her friends are dead, and it is technically his fault. She's not going to murder him for it, but she's probably never going to speak to him again. And from the looks of the village, it seems like she hasn't told anyone.
it's probably for the best.
Especially since over the last 5 days, there's been no attacks, and the village has seen noticeable improvement. And you can see, construction has started on actual houses, not just shantytown stuff. They haven't built any yet because it's only been a few days, but people are, laying down the groundwork for actually building proper houses for people now.
Let's hope it stays that way now.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it's probably safe. We'll carry on and get this sorted
Yeah.
and move on.
Yeah. Woe, he's just locked himself in his office, and he's barely come out. He's returned to his house to get food, and that's about it, and just stayed in his office the entire time. He's not clean shaven. He's bloodshot eyes. Looks at you. He's like, "Oh, thank God you're back. Is it good? Is it sorted? Are they gonna kill me? Is Wonders gonna kill me?"
Wonders is not going to kill you.
I mean, if
Okay.
this doesn't work, then she might. Or we'll push you
that
into
might-
the
well,
mines.
But to be honest, it's not going to be her that's going to kill everyone. Though, let's put it that way.
Positive vibes.
Yes, we're here. We hope we've got this things that we need, and we can get this over with and get this finished.
Okay. Woe does say one thing as you come in. He's like, a couple of days after you left, one of the soldiers who went down in the mines, he came back. He did not look good. He'd been down there for days without food or water.
That guy lived.
Idiot.
One of them did.
What?
You didn't find him, but yeah, one of them was still alive down
His
there.
footsteps were in blood. We marked it on the map.
No, there was no bloody footprints. There was tracks.
Oh, I drew them in red and made it.
You
blood.
drew them in red. I'm pretty sure he would. Maybe he was injured. I don't think he was injured.
Was it that one little bit of the cave that we
was-
didn't explore?
Yes.
It was.
He was in real bad state though, and had been hiding there for days. After you guys came and cleared out most of the mines, he managed to sneak out, and he is currently staying in the inn,
Can
like
it be funnier
recovering.
and, like have the golem just dragging him out, like, and take him back. Stay out.
The elementals would have killed him if they'd found him.
Oh.
Bad day.
It's like they killed the other. Well, they died from a few things. They killed one of them, definitely.
Yeah, I was going to say, you definitely can tell that.
Sunk into the wall still, in fact.
Right. Should we go
Well,
do it then?
Yeah, let's go and hope to God this works, eh?
Yeah.
I think we just give him all the pieces we were able to take and say, listen, how about this shit?
Okay. So I move you down to the mines. You return to the elementals, and they've moved a bit. They've barely moved this last week, like a couple of meters each. Like they are unnaturally, like kind of scarily stationary. And again, you hear this deep primordial rumble. Returned. Compensation. As one of the small elementals emerges from the ground in front of you.
So we're
I
gonna
guess we give it.
give what we're giving them everything basically that we
What?
managed to
I thought it was
scavenge.
just
Or...
the.
I thought it was just the core because they only care about magical items, don't they?
Can do.
I guess we explain. We get Ott to explain that we felt that we couldn't get the bodies, but we could get them something to compensate.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Okay. I don't think you need a persuasion check for this, given your like persuasion checks previously, and given the fact you have actually come back with something. Like this is what you agreed on.
Yeah.
So yeah, you give this thing the core, and instead of like the core just sinks down into this small elemental's body, and then this small elemental just sinks into the ground, and there is a long pause, like several minutes of awkward silence as this large elemental seems to be deciding what to do. Then you hear acceptable reward, and Sorry, what are you saying?
I was gonna say, do we want to get Ott to turn around and be like, please go away from here. These people live. There's people who live and dig here. They'll hit you again if you stay here.
So it says acceptable reward, and as soon as it's finished saying that, it sinks into the ground, and so do all of the other elementals.
With a thumbs up, like in Terminator 2.
Nope, just sinks into the ground.
Damn it.
Stood stationary.
Like an Iron Man.
It said reward.
Investigate? Wait, we don't know. Only Ott will know that it said reward.
Yeah, well, I pass
Our
on the
reward
message.
is watching it die.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say we need to know that this thing's gone.
they're gone for good, guys. Don't worry.
Go and jump on the floor where it sank.
Yeah, I'll do that right thing. I'll do it.
Go on then.
Okay, right. I jump over and just slam into the floor.
Okay.
You fall
Feels
through
like
the
stone.
floor.
Ow.
Feels like you just jumped on a rock.
Great.
Well done, Dum Dum.
Right, I guess they've
with
gone.
That, I'm just like, whew, that's over with. We can leave. Get
Okay.
out of here. Oh, before we do that though, I grabbed the last guy's dog tags basically, because we picked everyone's except the.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess we.
And the one that survived that was
Is
up.
it?
That must have been up here.
He was up here. There's, tracks of like he's clearly snuck out. Like he went deeper into the mines and like came out a different route.
I guess we go back up.
Okay.
Yep.
This thing said something about a reward, but it hasn't given you anything.
Is our reward them leaving?
I think that's what that means.
Maybe.
Should
I
we
don't know.
search around the area, see if there's anything they left behind?
Do you want to?
Yeah,
Might be
why
a good
not?
idea.
Yeah. If they've gone, there's no
Yeah.
problem in looking around there, is there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Should we
yeah.
do perception checks then?
Yeah.
Perception or investigation. It's up to you guys.
Where's my better ad? Investigation. Oh,
That one probably not going to do it.
Hey, 24.
lucky.
Okay.
No, 18.
Logan, can I make
Hello.
an inspired insight? Is it
What,
possibly
sorry?
the friends we made along the way? Is that the reward?
That's right. Yeah. It was the friends you made
The
along
memories
the way.
and the friends.
There's 3 nat ones. What?
Well, get better at
Hello.
rolling.
Lucky.
Stop rolling.
Unlucky.
She's 4 of that one.
4!
Not in a row. She got a 30 in the middle of that.
I swear, roll 20s just trolling.
That was an intimidation
Yeah, it
check.
doesn't
She
count.
tried something else and went back to investigation.
Doomed to
Wow.
fail.
Doomed
Okay.
to fail.
What a doom.
So, I saw some 20s in there that some of you had rolled. I'm not going to bother digging through.
20 as well.
Cool. So, deeper within this cavern, back, like hidden behind where the enormous elemental was, you see 3 huge, like the size of your head, sort of huge, brown crystals, which hum with magic. Hyarkin, you would know enough about this because it's planar. These are Earth Essentia crystals. These are from the elemental plane of Earth.
And what can we do with these?
They are worth a lot.
How many? Is it just 2?
3 of them. They are worth 250 gold each, but they're used by enchanters normally.
Right, I've got an idea. Do people want to hear it, or I'm thinking we leave 1 to the village and we take 2 for ourselves.
I was going to say that anyway. I was going to.
Awesome.
We'll take all 3 and then give the 1 to Wonders and say, as a thing to help rebuild what they've lost.
Awesome.
Okay.
I need to collect this, but you might just keep it and look at it.
So, as you take these 3 crystals, you again hear this deep primordial rumbling, which Ott will understand as it just says, "Reward, leave."
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, so they don't want anyone to be in the mine anymore? If they're just telling us to
You-
leave?
You
have
don't know whether they meant, do they want you to leave, they want everyone to leave, or they're leaving? They just said leave.
Oh, I thought
I
it
thought
meant
they want us out.
the rocks.
Well, we can
This
take them.
thing
They're our
isn't-
reward.
This thing isn't good enough at communicating. They can accurately tell you what it means. So it's up to you guys how you want to interpret that.
I'd say get the villagers out.
I say, why don't we just tell them to not go to that area of the mine?
Well,
Block
that
it
area
off
of the
or
mine is
something.
going to collapse in a couple of weeks when there's the next shake-up.
There we go then.
Yeah.
The
I
mines
think-
will be something completely different.
So there's no way they can stop that kind of thing.
We.
Have you been watching TikTok?
No, never.
No.
TikTok's cringe.
Because that wee thing is from some shitty TikTok thing. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Oh, great.
So, yeah, I return you guys to Damaral. The horrible bird is still there. It's in fact a statue of Risu that they built to honor you guys.
I appreciate.
Okay.
I hope.
It's real bad. It's made out of junk, but they haven't really got any stuff to make it out of. No one's been mining for weeks
They've used all the stuff that they would otherwise.
to build houses.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a statue. You guys don't.
Yeah. Weird that. So yeah, you are met with celebration as you come out. I think for the sake of like brevity, and I think we'll cover this properly in the next session, but you guys can give that extra crystal to Wonders and say, this is to help with the village. And she's like, yeah, I think it's probably a good idea to hire someone who can like detect magic and make sure we don't ever take anything magical out of the mines again. So we can avoid anything like this ever happening again.
Yeah.
I'm still not happy with WoW. I know it's not his fault or anything. I'm not going to tell anyone about what happened.
Divorce?
That's not my husband. My husband's called Cherish.
Oh, right.
Don't be stupid, dum dum.
Husband's the hot guy, not the weedy miner.
Nerd.
And yeah, I think like you guys already received a reward ahead of time from the king. Like this village has very little it can give you.
Mm-hmm.
They are incredibly grateful, and they will most likely, with what is left of their food, throw a huge celebration in your honor. Which I think that's stuff that we can do next session, though, because my throat is so incredibly dry. I think I might die after all this talking.
Drink some water, man.
Awesome.
I have been.
Stay hydrated.
Good game, everyone. I think that's good enough.
Yeah, we did it.
Say
You
we're all
guys
leveled
all-
up. You say we leveled up.
Yep, you all level up upon completion of this section.
And I level up now? Question mark? Or is
can
his throat too tough?
You can level up in about 10 minutes after I've gone and got a drink.
Yeah, cool.
And ice cream.
Yeah, anyone who wants to level up can stay on and I'll do it. No worries.
Is the recording stopped?
Yeah, I'll kill it now.